Hello. Hi, how's it going? Welcome in. We are live with episode 22 of Tales of Fate, which is arguably the saddest one yet. It's gonna be the funeral episode for Cygnus, most likely. I don't know what else we've got planned, but that's what we've got. My heart still hurts for him. I hope it's a good one, though. That's all I got. I'm gonna go join the call with all my friends.
Look at the stream.
Hello.
Over here.
Hello.
Stream.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, where did the DM go?
Private session with RP.
Wow,
Acha,
okay.
I'm
Interesting.
like, where did the DM vanish? I just like looked for a second. I'm like, huh? No DM? What? Well, guys, it seems the spectator has to step in. Haha.
Did we even get the link for the thing? Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Maps up, I think. I'm still on a black screen. I can't see the homepage.
Yeah, mine is also
Reload.
loading.
Is that by design? I'm just. Is it?
I can see the homepage.
I can't. Well, what is this?
I'm not prepared for tonight.
Oh,
I wasn't prepared
no
for
one
last week
is.
either. Holy shit. No,
Hey,
I don't
that's
mean
how
like
half the
prepared as in
sessions go.
session prepared. I mean like
Mhm.
emotionally prepared, you know?
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, now I can see stuff. No, that I just. What? Why can't I see the home page? What? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to talk with you again.
Bruh. But we can finally resume our offline D&D sessions. Damn, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Offline for what?
College. I started D&D in college, but then
Oh, let's
the DM didn't
go.
want to do. The DM didn't want to run online games, so he's like, you know what? We are waiting till the college reopens on
Wow.
offline. I'm like, wow.
Hello.
Oh wait, hello.
Welcome back.
That was a
DM
quick
has
session.
returned. Oh no, that was yeah.
That was quick because he has already seen what happened. I just had to give him one piece of information which would change his whole perspective of the things.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say so you're saying it's changed and that's whole is what's happened.
No.
Interesting.
Are you saying that live? Oh my god, Sassy.
Sassy is a
I have said
mistake,
He
worse
says worse things live.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Wow.
It's just what happened to all your high and all that.
That already happened.
DM isn't streaming. Hello, what the hell?
I will. I was dreading it, but let's go.
Goodness,
go.
What's the worst that can
Yeah.
happen, you know?
the blood has moved from my body to yours.
What? Huh?
What? Oh no. I just noticed that. Oh no.
Wow.
You notice
Wait,
that now.
I actually can't see
Hello,
the
hello?
home page, so I'm not sure what you're referring
Wow.
The
Wait,
cards.
I need to check my mic. Sorry, I'm muting you all.
to. DM, why do I see darkness?
You see darkness?
Because you're
Because
dead.
it's your...
Oh wow. Fair enough.
Yeah. You know how they say
Okay, dude.
no, you know how they say go into the light? Well, apparently Cygnus is not going anywhere near the light this time.
Yeah.
Well, he's trapped in
No,
a
he
ring.
can-
What do you mean?
Alright.
He's trapped in a
Yeah.
ring.
Hold on, I need to check if
Why?
my audio is fine because I was doing something.
Why?
I
Okay,
might have
I need
bugged it.
answers. Why is Twitch's mobile app so garbage?
It is
Because it's
fucking
garbage.
garbage. From you.
Everyone
It's switched.
Wow.
You can't ask garbage why they're garbage. Okay, it just is.
Yeah, makes
Yeah, it's
sense.
like-
It's just
It's like asking
Bit
RP why he's a
different, huh?
moron. He just is.
oh.
Wow, it took you a while. Now you're cooking that, weren't you?
Yeah, of course.
Little bitch.
Cook these nuts.
No. Straight rejection.
Wow,
Okay.
my phone. I can't load up my chat on my phone. Wow, brilliant. Time to get a second monitor. Haha.
Oh, dude, I also need a second monitor.
Get 3 monitors.
Who? Why?
Get 3. Why
Get
not?
3, okay, dude.
I always wanted 3
Hello, hello, I'm
monitors,
back.
but I never could.
Sorry, I had to check my mic.
Is your
Hello.
mic functioning?
It is functioning, but unfortunately, I changed a lot of settings offline, so I had to make sure that it works
Also,
good
it
on
works
stream
fine.
as
I
well.
know, I can hear you.
I had to record something.
DM, I still see darkness. Please help.
It's dark, and are you afraid of the dark? Do you need me to guide you? Wait, is
Not
this fine?
sassy. Don't worry about it.
No, it's okay. There's
Is this
What
fine
he
about
now?
has
that
he has guiding
fucking
bolt.
face?
He'll be fine.
I still see. I see my token. I don't see the map.
Can you refresh the whole thing?
I refreshed it twice already, DM. What?
Third time's the charm.
I see.
Third time.
Maybe you
see.
died, and that's why. Anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna move
The game
to
understands my situation. Yes.
Phandalin because this is a map. Oh, hi Cygnus. This is your dead bodies. Hi everyone. Hi Killbilly. Hi.
Am I here to get
Wow,
personally
how
roasted
did you
today?
come here? Never mind. Huh? Sorry?
Oh no, sassy
Am I
will
here
take
to
over.
get
Don't
personally-
worry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Take
fair
over for what?
Getting roasted.
Oh, fuck you.
Alright. Okay. So here's the thing. I was not busy, but trapped in a lot of bullshit recently. There would be a gap in some character tokens missing and stuff, and you would have to suspend your disbelief a bit, and I apologize for it. But yeah, here we are.
I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, you were involved. It's okay. It's okay to say that you were involved with that. But how?
Yeah. I still see darkness. Help.
Have you tried opening your eyes?
Wow.
Because this is a map that it worked for you before.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, opening my eyes, definitely, man. Let me just get my soul back. Wait, hello, where is it?
Yeah, maybe it doesn't work when you don't have a soul. Maybe you can't see with that, dark vision doesn't work if you don't have a soul. Let me see your stream. Oh my god. Why are we so scuffed today?
Oh, I can see it now. I can see the Phandalin map. I couldn't see the homepage.
Wow.
Yes, so yeah.
Wow. ठीक है भाई. Okay. I mean, does does looking at the Phandalin map give you some sort of
He's muted.
Like,
the timing on that one? I love it. Alright. Okay. So, are we all ready? Do you all have snacks, water, everything? Because this is going to be probably a bit of a cry feast.
I already cried
Who's
enough last week.
laughing at a funeral?
No, we're just spamming deja vu.
The priest. The priest is laughing.
Spam the deja vu. It's fine. Okay, never mind. It's his last day. What can he do? Anyway, recapping. In the last session, you had a very strange foe cross your paths. It was an assassin that you couldn't see properly. It took you a while to find his location, but unfortunately, that didn't help you. In the night, through the window came an intruder and somehow murdered your friend. But it took you a while to realize that he has been murdered because there were no clear symptoms or clear indications of what is happening. You discover that slowly his soul is being eroded away. It is being eaten. To put him out of his misery, Sorren had to, unfortunately, plunge a dagger down his chest. But not before Cygnus could write a letter home. Not before he could say you all goodbyes and give you certain words of wisdom. But it's done now. He's gone. Peacefully passed away. With you are standing Agatha. Agatha, you are standing in front of the door. She is 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 standing in front of and Morana, and the dead body of Cygnus. What do you do?
So are we holding a funeral right now?
I expect so, but you'll have to, like.
Okay, then Elvis would walk over in front of us, in front of everyone, and she would take out her amulet and bring it forward, and she would say a short prayer for Cygnus,
Okay.
and may the light guide you, and I hope you find your way in the ring as you wanted, and you lived your last moments, not in agony, but in peace. Our dear friend Cygnus, you will be missed. If anyone has any words for Cygnus that they want to say, it's probably the best time to say it right now.
Just realized it was a wrong map. Okay, this is where you are.
What?
Nothing, I just realized it was the wrong map.
I didn't want to say it.
Theater of the
Yeah.
mind and all.
Yeah, it's fine. All right.
We understand.
So in front of you see a cold body. Cygnus, you see him just, smiling peacefully, laying there as he, as you have seen him probably not do that ever before because he didn't sleep. You have only seen him sit cross-legged and meditating next to his prism. The prism now safely in the pockets of Agatha, and Cygnus lying there in a pool of blood with his eyes closed. Anyone has any last words? You have said your last words though. Still. Sorren, you still have the dagger in your hands. And your hands are still warm with the blood of Cygnus.
I slowly pull the dagger out. And
Isn't it already out?
No, it was in him, right?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So I slowly pull the dagger out
You
and I
pull the dagger out.
put it on the bed.
A small
bed
amount
next
of
to me.
blood, processes through the wound, probably just by, like a compression kind of thing.
I put the dagger next to his pillow and I just sit there for 2 minutes, leaning over him. Just, I'm sorry, we couldn't help you. And you notice tears fall from Sorren's eyes on the bed, on the white sheets, which are now stained with blood. Before I get up, I turn to the rest of them. So we're gonna hunt an assassin now, aren't we? That's the plan?
Agatha puts a hand on your shoulder. Before that, you might want to hold a funeral for your friend.
Of course. Yeah.
I can do the arrangements if you all allow me to. I know how
Elvis looks
to.
over.
So go ahead. I
Go on,
couldn't
go
hear
on.
you.
Elvis would look over at Agatha and said, would say, I'll help out with the preparations.
I can't hear you guys properly. Is everyone speaking slowly or is just my ears today? Wait, let me see. No,
The volume is
my
Hello,
volume
hello.
is low.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
now it's better.
Yeah.
Wow, hello. Never mind that. Sorry, can't cheat you.
I have to bring the mic right up to my face, okay?
Oh
The arm
wow,
doesn't
now I
extend
need to
anymore.
reduce your volume. Oh my god. Yes, go ahead.
Fucking hell. Wait, let me move the arm back.
It's okay.
That's
Chill.
fine. This should be okay enough. Okay, Elvis would look over at Agatha while she said that and would say, I'll help you out with the preparations.
Okay.
And
That's
that
all.
nods to Sorren, nods at Sorren, like yes, agreeing.
Okay. It is. I'm assuming it's pretty early in the morning right now, right?
It's around 4:30ish.
We. What do you think he would prefer? Would he want to be buried, or cremated, or I'm not sure. We never talked
Knowing-
about this shit.
Knowing Cygnus, he would like to become one with nature again, as he was.
The
once
big
before.
tree, the big tree under the one near the where
Agatha just nods.
that could be a nice spot for him.
Usually, elves like him prefer to be laid in a peaceful position, buried underground in clean white clothes, elven garb, and friends and family paying their respects, final goodbyes, some flowers, some plants. There's prayers that I can do. That
Yeah.
is usually the rite of passage. She's also slightly choking up. There is a period of mourning, which is, depends on the cultures. Sometimes it can last up to an year. I would suggest that you all inform his family about it, so they can properly observe the rites.
His family is in the high forest. He did give us the ring and the letter to deliver to them. So
Well, I'm not allowed in the high forest, so it's on you. I'll go
Can you-
arrange for the
can you
funeral.
tell us anything about the assassin? Do you have any insight?
It's just that I'm afraid I couldn't prevent this. I couldn't help out in the way that I thought I could. Because, well, he owed me as well, so I had intention of preserving his life, but I couldn't. I couldn't save him. There are still rules about us, which is meddling in human affairs.
The Elvis would look over at Agatha and say, "You have done a lot for us, Agatha. We don't blame you for any of the way.
She
Yeah.
nods.
This
This was
Elvis would then take out a parchment paper and she would be writing something.
okay. Where is Fenris? Where is Fenris? I look around.
I'm
Meanwhile,
assuming
Agatha has left now. Yeah, going to the preparations. Elvis, you're gonna
since
accompany her?
Yes.
Okay.
Elvis's prayer, I think it's been about 5 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Findus had stepped outside the hotel, picked up some assortment of different colorful flowers, and I
Mhm.
come back in and I place it on Cygnus's chest.
Okay. They
And I say
slowly
a
start absorbing
prayer.
some of the blood that is pooled on his chest. Okay.
I just look at the rest of the party and just walk back to the room to have a quiet moment.
Who has the dagger?
You kept it on the
Uh,
pillow.
He kept it on the pillow.
No, not that one. The other one. The one he
Mhm.
was stabbed with.
That is with me.
It wasn't a dagger.
Whatever it
It was a needle. It was a needle with like
It's
some
Fenris.
hollow. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
get
with
up,
me.
put a hand on Enda's shoulder. Agatha said there is a mourning period after a druid dies. I don't think I can mourn till we find this assassin. We take him out. And whoever ordered the hit.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know where to
Yeah,
start,
let's.
but there has to be something. There has to be something, some clue. He got shot on the roof, right? Could we collect his blood to do a scrying thing? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But something has to give. I can't. We can't let this go. There has to be consequences for this.
After the funeral.
After the funeral.
Not now. Let's take care of Cygnus first. Then we can take care of the other person.
Is Morana here or?
Morana is there. Is he here?
I'm sorry about your sheets, Morana. It's
It's really not important right now.
Yeah. Do you know any way to bring him back?
No.
Brought back Endath somehow.
And, that is a miracle. I mean, you could try that again, I suppose.
Yeah, let's go open the
Sorren.
portal.
No, I don't think that's what Cygnus wanted.
I know.
We should respect his final wishes.
The ring. I'm gonna pocket the ring and the letter. And yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. I don't know. This is surprisingly very new for me. I've only witnessed two people die. One was you, of course, and one was my mentor all those years ago. And I just, we've killed people, we've killed things, but you never expect your own friends to die like this.
Let's make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Okay. I stand up straight. My hand's still covered in Cygnus's blood. It's probably drying by now.
You should go wash up, Sorren.
I need to talk to Fenris first.
You should wash up first.
Okay. I walk over to wherever the basin is, and I
put on some music if you guys want to hear that.
Yeah. I sit down next to wherever the basin is, my back against the wall, and I'm just Sorren is just sobbing. That's
okay. All right. What are you doing in that?
I'm just standing there. I don't know what to do, actually.
Okay. All right. From outside, you hear some sounds of preparations, some murmurs of people discussing what has happened, and most of them just wild, like just people gathering up, trying to understand what's going on inside the tavern. Who is going to go outside first to meet Agatha and Elvis?
I'll go.
Okay.
I clearly don't know what to do, so.
All right.
Yep.
You leave Cygnus's body up in the stone inn. You remember that you can't just leave it there. You look at Morana, who says, sort of like just nods at you and says she will prepare the body for the last rites.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
Unless
you to
one of you want to help her out with it.
I thought Agatha was doing it.
Agatha is outside preparing for the funeral.
Yeah, same. I thought this was part of that. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'll do it. I'll help.
You both take the body inside of the sheet that he died in, into sort of like a bathhouse backyard. Clean it up, borrow white clothes from someone and dress him up, and then wrap him up in a white sheet. Linen, pretty fine cloth. Someone had volunteered it for the rites. Everyone seems solemn, not talking, uncharacteristically so, but you can feel their eyes in the back of your head, all looking, all staring, all trying to comprehend what has happened. Outside Endath, as you go, you see Elvis and Agatha almost craft sort of like a twig archway of sorts, with flowers and trees all blended together. It's living. It seems like Agatha has somehow created it out of the ground. She's also dug up the ground enough so that the body can be laid to rest to do it. She is preparing some scribbles and scrolls, and you watch as Elvis also writes down her last thoughts and prayers for the body on a piece of parchment. You all carry the remains of your friend towards the town hall, lay it in the feet. Ironically, the only part which remains of the statue of Saloon. Let Morana make a final prayer as you all bend down, this time McBurden not picking up any coins and just praying. Pick the body back up again and move towards the burial place. Everyone around you looking silent, some of them mourning, some of them not realizing what Cygnus had done for them, perhaps in a different timeline, perhaps in a different era sorts, but still respectful, still mourning. Some of them bring flowers and hand them to you to place in the body. Some of the kids, hide behind their mothers and parents so as to not see what's happening. Slowly walk towards the site. Put Cygnus down peacefully. Elvis, do you want to read what you wrote, or is it going to be a silent prayer?
It'll be a silent prayer.
Alright. You see Elvis fold up a piece of paper and place it between the hands of Cygnus. And slowly you watch as the dirt magically lifts up and starts filling in the hole, just so that the face remains for a while. She looks at all of you. Anyone wants to say anything?
art and death.
Alright.
No.
She covers up the body.
Sorren wants to. Elvis looks at Sorren and said, I know you would have some words that you would like to say. Go ahead.
Sorren is still in shock. He hasn't cleaned up. His hand is still bloody. He's disheveled almost. Kneels down next to the body. You were the best of us. We didn't always see eye to eye, but you kept us sane for the most part. I'm sorry we didn't get the chance to get to know you better, and I'm sorry that we couldn't stop this. But I promise we're gonna find this assassin. We're gonna find all of them. We're gonna take them down. We're gonna stop whatever the fuck's happening back home for you, because nobody deserves to go out like this. Thank you for being a good friend. For showing me that not everything has to be for showing me that not everything has to be a snap judgment or a snap decision, and that patience is key. You will be missed, and I will make sure that the letter and the ring are delivered to your family as quickly and as safely as possible. Goodbye.
Elvis would move forward, and she would motion everyone to do the same. As she kneels down, picks up a handful of dirt, and starts to cover up the face of Cygnus little by little.
Everyone walks up. You see Endath bend down, pick up a fistful of mud. It has been not raining, but it's still pretty damp. He looks up at all of you, almost stoic, and says, "Dear friends, we have gathered here today to mourn the passing of our dear friend and companion, Cygnus. As we stand in this town, a town he helped save, a town we helped save, I'm reminded of many adventures we have shared, and the times we spent building memories together. Just like Sandcastles, Cygnus came into our lives, leaving a lasting impression with every grain of sand that made up his being. He was strong, steadfast, and unyielding. But just like Sandcastles, nothing can stand against the waves of fate. They crashed against him, and he left us. And he drops the packed mud in his hand. It's important for us to remember. Sorry?
That was a good speech.
That's you. That's
You
Endath.
said
I know. Yeah, but
All right.
I mean,
I
yeah, okay.
It's not over yet. It's like Sandcastles. You can build memories with each other. You can dump down every thought that you have. You can, pack everything in your being and make sort of like a pyramid of sorts. It won't be pretty, but you carve out, you carve out certain quirks, certain memories, certain in-jokes, and you make something which you're proud of, which you made with your friend. Something that you think that you will cherish forever. But then the waves come. The movement of time. The steadfastness of distance. The chaos. The chaos of entropy, if nothing else. And things break down. Each grain of sand, which represents everything that you held true to yourself, gets eroded away into the ocean. You can either remember that memory of something eroding away, something that you worked for, the pain of it. Or you can remember the effort that you put in building it and cherish that. So let's cherish Cygnus as we saw him. The one who built things, the one who talked to silly animals and fed them stale bread. And keep that in our heart rather than the pain of losing him and the worry that we need to take revenge. We can all leave a lasting impact on those around us. Just as Cygnus did. We can stand strong in the face of adversity and refuse to be defeated. And when our time comes, we can take solace in the fact that our legacy will live on in the memories of those we touched. Sometimes it is the time to say goodbye. Rest in peace, Cygnus. You will be missed, but your memory will live on. Just like the sandcastles we built together live on in the ocean of this world. He moves away. Now, Endath, you can, you come back.
What the fuck was that?
You don't know anything.
I have no fucking clue.
Sorren doesn't know anything, I mean.
No, but-
I know.
No, what I mean is that does not sound like. Obviously, I know who Endath is, so that's what I was
Okay.
like.
Then you can ask her.
What the fuck was that?
What?
That's it.
That's all. I don't know. So I'm just like looking around, like, why is everyone staring at me?
Yeah,
Right.
everyone is. They
Yeah.
hear some people start to clap, but other people, shush them down. Like, you're not supposed to fucking clap at a funeral.
Okay, so I just like, okay, guys, there's a funeral going on. Just can you focus, please? Continue looking at the grave.
It's slowly being filled up now, with everyone coming in, picking up a handful of dirt and placing it. Some are placing flowers, some are placing an object that they hold here, some are placing coins. You can see that McMurder, despite his urges, is not moving. Agatha looks at all of you, gives you a nod. I think it's time. She covers up the whole body and does a movement with her hands, and flowers pop out all around, grass and flowers. That's it. We're
I
doing
can
next.
buy myself flowers.
Apparently not.
Really?
Oh, really?
Really?
Can you?
Wow.
Do you even know how much flowers cost?
Like $50.
Do you have
Huh?
50 bucks?
Yeah,
Really?
right. A rose is like 50 rupees, yeah.
What the fuck are you getting rose? What the fuck? You're
What?
getting fucking ripped off, man.
No, if you're getting like a high end whatever, it's 50 rupees, right?
High-end rose.
Yeah.
High-end rose. He really said
He's getting
high-end
high-end
rose.
Technology infused, latest.
No, like
Yeah,
Fucking
like
cyber
Tesla
rose.
if you're gonna get like a proper rose and like have it, what's the word, properly decorated, make sure there's no thorns,
Keep
all of
keeping
that stuff
roses.
adds up, right?
Keep
Sure,
keeping
bro.
roses
Yeah,
strong.
exactly.
Copium.
Okay.
Anyway, what are you guys doing next? Come on, it's a funeral. Let's not laugh.
Elvis would bend down, pick one of the flowers, and she would place it in her hair.
Aww.
That's nice.
I need to go now. Katha tells you. And before you can respond to her, before you can acknowledge what she is saying, she just vanishes.
AK before Sorren asks anything.
I guess. Well, my subtitles thing just like gave up. It's not even generating any subtitles anymore. Like initially during the like the start of the stream it tried.
I think
But now
your
it's
entire
dead.
speech threw it off, man. was like, what the hell is this? No, thank you. I don't want to do
Cygnus,
my job.
you're alive? I hear
Dialogues.
you. Cygnus, where are you?
It's from the other planes of existence.
You're just delusional.
Okay, fair, but
Oh no, it was the music. My bad.
oh, should I should we all take a long rest, or
Should you all sleep? Is the question.
no,
You don't
like-
know what a long.
no, I'm saying on my sheet, should I give it a long rest? Should I give him a long rest because I haven't done
you
one
did, yeah, you
since-
did.
Why? You
Get a
didn't. We
long
didn't
rest,
sleep.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done a long rest since we fought the were rats. Nah, I didn't do it yet last session. Is what I'm saying.
Did you sleep after
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, then yeah,
Like
you can
6
give
hours.
yourself.
Not we. I didn't though.
Well, then you cannot.
Yes.
Anyway,
Also, you take a point of exhaustion.
me?
It weren't.
No,
weren't
if you don't
no,
sleep.
not you. Not you. Or not of course you. Weren't we all of us interrupted in our sleep?
I'm
We
gonna
still
allow
got
it.
like a
It's
good
fine.
7 hours, right? If not the full 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow it. It's fine.
Okay.
Wait,
I want to
get
know
a
about.
point of exhaustion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to
How
know
do I
about the
apply it on
ring.
my sheet?
You don't need to. I can just like it's more of a like you just
Yeah,
get
about the
disadvantage
ring.
on ability checks. That's it.
Okay, cool.
About the ring.
Mm-hmm.
How does attunement work? If I attune to it, can nobody else attune to it then? Or
Yes. Attunement works. Yeah.
so then
Only one person can attune.
so then
at a
I
time.
shouldn't attune at a time. So if I give it up,
Why
then
would
somebody
you
else
attune to
can,
it?
right?
Yes.
Or do I have to die for it? How does it work?
No, you don't have. No, you don't have to die for someone else to attune to things.
No, I'm asking because I don't want to attune to the ring, the Cygnus' soul ring, and then his family can't attune to it, na?
Why are you attuning to it? You're supposed to give it away. Why are you attuning to it?
Because we talked about it and that's what we're doing.
I mean, you can attune
Wait,
to
what?
it if you want to. If you give it to another person, they can attune to it. That's not a problem. That's
Okay,
not.
good. Okay, good. That's
you
all
don't
I'm
have to
asking.
die for someone else to attune to
That's
things that you're
all that I'm
attuned
asking. Yes.
to. Okay. Imagine.
Motherfucker is weird. I look
So I'm
over
gonna
to
gather.
I look over to everyone and I would say we should head back to the tavern for now.
Okay. As we're walking back, I'm gonna slip the ring on my finger.
Okay.
Cygnus.
And Findris has the second vial of the Borat potion.
Okay.
And
Oh, we
yeah.
all have to take
Oh
it.
yeah, I
We
yeah,
all
we'll
have
probably
to
take
take
that. Yeah.
and I have the needle with me. So DM, will the needle fit inside the vial?
Yes, sure. Let's say that it does.
Alright, so I stuff some hay into the vial and just keep the needle inside and cork it up again.
Okay. Okay. You all, who all are drinking the anti-wear rat potion?
Myself.
I am.
All right, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I have to do a disadvantage thing, no?
Only on ability checks, not on saving
Okay,
throws.
saving throws.
Let's go.
Fortunately.
Thank God.
Let's go 17.
The hell
Not
did I roll?
bad. Not
Finder's got a
bad.
nat 20. Finally.
Oh, shit. Finally.
Finally, an
Damn.
at 20. All right. You all take the thing, and you understand that it gives you a lot of side effects. Fortunately, you all kind of like just brush them away.
Yeah,
It
we're
doesn't cause you any harm.
Yeah, that's all.
No,
I think Nano
DM muted.
Sorry, no, I had to thank something. Yeah. Just like you notice that it just like goes away. It's just in your system now, and slowly but gradually you feel sort of like a calm sense. Okay, Sassy, a calm sense which helps you relax and probably more focus on the things that have happened and the things that can be done. All right. What are you guys doing? Sickness is dead.
I'm gonna go pass out in the tavern.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to
So-
Fenris. I'm gonna corner Fenris.
Okay.
Why?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa!
As we make our way
Yes.
back to the tavern, I'm gonna grab Fenris by
Okay.
the arm. I'm gonna take him to a corner.
That
We need to talk.
You
sounds-
can just
We need to talk.
tell Sorren, you can just ask me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. How the fuck did you know about the needle?
Oh, I should tell the whole party that. But just so you know, because you asked, I've seen it before and I've used it before.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Who uses this? How do you know? Do you know what brand of assassins? What people? Do you have any ideas?
It's not necessarily who uses it, it's more about who sells it. Anyone can use it.
Okay, who sells it then?
DM, would I know?
No, you don't know the exact people who sell it, but you do know that like it is very commonly sold to the people that you used to work with. What are you trying to
Okay.
tell them? What are you trying to recall?
If I know any names, anyone.
Okay, make a history check.
Okay. History. Normal. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Nothing comes to mind. You know that like all of this happened a bit to the east. Wait, I'll just give you the map thingy.
Yeah,
If you
to
want the
open the
city, I can give you the city.
Hang on.
Hang on. Still trying to remember.
I have the notes. I just didn't.
Yeah, it's
open it.
in. One of them was near Secomber, and one of them was near Loudwater. Your suppliers. Your primary supplier being in Secomber, and you just met like the agents in Loudwater. You also went to Dragonborn and Lorak once, but there's probably not where they operate out of.
Hmm.
Do you relay this information?
I tell him. Yeah, I tell Sorren. I just know a few places where we used to get this, but it's. I'm lost in the map.
Did you recognize the assassin?
Do you guys still have the map that you guys copied?
Yeah, we should, and that should have it.
And that should have it. Okay, never mind. And that has it then. Never mind. So go
Do I
ahead.
have it? I can't see it in my inventory though.
You didn't put it in
Did
your
you put it
inventory.
in your?
DM. What?
Oh no! I remember. I suddenly flashes to me that Endath had a map of all these places that he had made a copy of.
Hmm.
And I tell Sorren, let's check with Endath. I can show you on the map.
Okay.
All right. And that shows you the map and the locations which coincide with where Fenris used to operate out of, and the places that you remember dealing with people who used to sell these.
Yeah.
Yes.
I point that out and I tell them now that I think of it, they kind of all coincide with the same places these suppliers used to be there for this soul needle.
The marked locations on the map that.
Yes, a couple of them that I mentioned, they are marked in the map as well.
Yes. See, the locations that, if you recall, it is one of them is exactly at Waterdeep. One of them is in Neverwinter. One of them is at the the Dragon Spear Castle. If you guys want to note this down, I don't mind. One of them Secomber, one of them Loudwater, one of them Lorak, one of them Dragonford.
Somebody write this down.
I can repeat it if you want, and that's okay.
I'll slip it later.
But yeah, this is you recognize this to be the Tribo Trail area.
What area?
The Tri-Boar Trail area. So this is like a sort of like a three-sided kind of like roads thingy. One of them being Neverwinter. It centers at Waterdeep. One road leads to Secomber, Loudwater, and Lorak, and one of them leads to Dragonford and Dragonspear. It centers at Waterdeep.
Waterdeep is to the west,
Tribo.
right?
Waterdeep is to your southwestish.
Yeah.
No, southeast-ish, my bad. It's just southeast, and the Secomber, Loudwater, and all, they are very much to the east. Towards your west, which is, like towards the ocean, is, well, the ocean.
So, okay. How far are these locations from the High Forest?
The High Forest is pretty far. The High Forest is pretty far east for you. You could reach there using Loudwater, or you could reach there using the place where this person, Cygnus used to live.
Wow, he's been dead
This
for less than half
person?
an episode, and he's already this person. Wow, Nano. Wow.
I was gonna accidentally name someone who you guys don't know.
Oh,
So then I remembered, Cygnus also used to live there, so I named them.
Oh, saved it.
Bachao. Oh shit, I live near Loudwater.
Now someone can't.
Yes, you do.
okay.
Congratulations, you remember. You were born in
Yeah.
Loudwater.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Make a history check for me, Enda.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Oh.
You recall that
Wow.
the map location seems to coincide almost exactly where your house used to be.
Bro, are you a secret seller of these needles?
What?
I don't know.
Wait, repeat. I kind of dazed out. What did you say again? Can you repeat that, DM?
One of the X markers are very near
Uh-huh.
or almost exactly because, the resolution of the map and because you've noted shit down
Right.
is
Right,
almost
right.
exactly where your house used to be.
Oh.
We have had this thing happen before, haven't
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I told that.
I've
it
told
was
you
kinda
guys this
strange.
before, yes.
Yeah, correct.
That's why this information I'm offering, even that
vu.
is 6 roll, I would have told something else when, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay. Obviously, our next plan of action is to take the ring to the High Forest, right? We're doing that? Are we in agreement that we're doing that?
I want to get
Elvis
some
would
rest
look-
first. Before I
Elvis would
can-
look over at Sorren and say, Cygnus, before passing away, said that he would want the ring and the letter to be delivered back home. But
Exactly.
he also said that it shouldn't be done immediately because of the conditions there.
Well, by the time we get
also
there, it'll
we should
take us
probably-
weeks anyway.
Yes, but also we should look into this place on the map while on our way to the High Forest.
Yeah, no, that was what I was saying. That's what I was getting to. Okay,
All right,
I think it's-
gentlemen, I will take your leave now. I think everything here has been sorted. And there are guests coming to town, so I have to take care of that business.
who's coming to town?
I'll see you around.
Who's coming to
some
town?
delegation from Waterdeep is coming today.
Is it General Ganymede?
No. It's some research party. They want to conduct some research here, and they would pay us handsomely. So
Are they going into the mines?
I don't know yet.
Okay, Mr. McMurder, between you and me, keep them away from the manor. If possible.
He makes a pouty face and looks at you squinty-eyed. Well, I've already agreed to most of their terms.
Oh my
I
fucking
can
God.
keep an eye on them if that's what you insist on.
There's a lot of weird shit happening in that manor. We don't want researchers, or we don't even know if they're actual researchers or not, right? So we gotta be careful.
They, well, it was from they seemed like researchers. Well, yeah.
Anybody can put on a funny hat and wear glasses and call themselves a researcher.
Well, they're coming today. Maybe you can,
Funny
meet
hat?
them.
Slightly annoyed, Findus asked, did they offer a lot of money?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. That answers
Of course they did. Yeah. Why am I not surprised?
It's all going to the town. Nothing in my pocket. He actually empties his pockets. You see 2 silver coins in there, which you recognize have slight dirt on them.
Oh, come on.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you around. I have to prepare for their arrival.
Wait, one more. I need to retcon something really quick.
Okay.
Before we bury Cygnus, I take the stone from his body.
Stone.
One of
Can
the
I say
sending
it's
stones.
too
was-
late for that?
What's with you and
It's too late for
stones?
that.
No, dude, he has one of our sending stones.
Well,
The ones that we
then
can
he
use to
talk you
communicate across
from-
distances, right? I need to-
Bye.
He can talk to you.
No retcon. From beyond
you,
the grave.
you took all of his possessions and everything, like all of his clothes and everything, Morana, and you
Damn
only
it.
cleaned him.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, he
Thank
was
fuck for that.
buried butt-ass naked in a white sheet.
Okay.
Actually, no, he was clothed in white
He's
clothes.
wearing linen clothes, na?
Yeah, he's wearing pretty posh
Yeah.
linen clothes. My bad, I forgot. Which was donated by Mr. Barton, who
Oh,
lives behind the
Oh, nice.
all right. Mr. McWhirter, thank you for everything you've done. We're probably going to be heading out tonight or tomorrow. But
Wow, no one is even gonna notice that I said Mr. Barton, right?
no, you did. I know.
Do you remember when the first time you came here? What was the thing?
Mr. Barton wasn't around. We met the dwarf woman,
Yeah.
right?
Mr. Barton
Yeah.
was dead.
He was dead?
Yeah,
he was-
timeline
he
he's
was
not.
I would think it's his brother was the one who got dead.
No, but that was the
Yeah.
Rockseeker brothers, right?
That was Rockseeker. Mr.
I
Barton was dead.
just assumed his brother.
His wife had taken over the shop.
Oh,
You guys talk
Yeah,
to her.
correct,
Oh my
correct.
god.
I don't remember you
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
he was dead. My bad. Okay.
No, he was
He was
dead.
I don't
missing,
remember.
presumed dead.
Yes.
Okay.
He's also one of the people who apparently glassed off.
Got rid of. Okay.
I don't even remember Miss Barton. So I'm confused.
No, the reason I remember Barton's provisions is because I just did that when I was DMing, so I had to refresh on that. But okay.
All right.
The only thing I remember from that is buying raincoats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we've used once. All right,
All
Mr.
right.
McMurder.
So it's
we-
sorry. Go ahead.
We'll try to come see you before we leave, if possible. If not, thank you for all your help. Thank you for
All right.
taking
see
down
you
the
around,
assassin
I
as well.
guess.
Yeah. Didn't help in the long run, but hey.
Well, I took the shot. He didn't die. Well, nothing much you can do about it, right?
Here's a bit.
I did hit
here's
him.
a
I
piece
did
of
saw the
advice
blood.
that is not really advice. It's just me being an asshole. But next time, go for the head.
Have you ever shot someone from around 200 yards away?
No, but you could teach me.
200 meters headshot is quite difficult when someone is prone.
No shit. Definitely, I agree. That's why I said I'm just
Ranged
doing
weapon, prone person, And also, I never had to, because these things, he takes out a bullet, explode. So usually they just. Alright, see you around. Maybe I could demonstrate you sometimes, but not today. I have to prepare. See you around, all of you. And he leaves. Alright,
Once,
what are you guys doing?
he's out of earshot, I tell Sorren. He was of no help at all. Why are you thanking him?
Give me a sec.
He did injure people. He did injure the thing. What's it called? The assassin.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think you're all back here.
And that
Refresh.
Inji? Inji's okay, everyone's here.
I'm here.
Everyone
I'm
is
here.
sleeping. It's fine. The,
everybody's
the
here.
character is sleeping, so like
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't
Yeah.
have to do much. You guys can do whatever you want to for the next couple of hours, I guess.
Elvis would be making holy water in the shrine.
Holy water. Okay. How much are you making?
Like 10 vials,
Okay.
small ones.
Yeah, sheesh.
Sorren is going to pace back and forth, trying to come up with a plan.
Okay. Goodness, what are you trying? I think it's. Oh, yeah.
it's still in the inn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go to see Bathans.
Oh, okay. As you're leaving, Morana asks you all, do you guys want to have breakfast?
I'm
No,
not
should
in
we-
the tavern.
Yes.
You're asleep.
Yeah.
I woke up. No?
Oh,
No,
because
you're still
breakfast was
sleeping.
mentioned.
Oh, I'm
You
still
have to
sleeping.
sleep for a while, so, like, to actually
cool,
get the
cool, cool.
long rest.
Cool.
Unless you don't want to.
No. Let's get the full rest.
Okay. Alright. You go to Barthen's, you notice Mr. Barthen, slightly, what's it say? I'm sorry, I'm lost for words, huh? Give me 1 sec. I was doing something, I forgot.
It's okay.
You notice Mr. Barton, a slightly shorter person with lupus scars on his face, and he notices
Sorry,
you
what
walk
scars?
in. Lupus, what's it called? Not scars, rashes, sort of, on his
Okay.
face. And he, like looks around, still, like doing something as he notices you. His hands slightly stiff from perhaps better days of labor or something like that, and looks up at you without moving his neck. What can I do for you?
Hi, yeah.
Hello.
I just wanted to thank you for
Oh.
helping out, for donating the.
Oh, of course,
the-
this is my community. Oh,
Yeah, but we are new and you still decided to help, so we're thankful. And I
Gosh.
just wanted to come and meet you. I mean, we were the people who found one of the Rockseeker brothers, and you were not.
oh,
Yeah, you were not
Yeah,
there at
yeah.
that time. So,
that time. What do you mean?
oh, when we came back with the remains.
Oh, I didn't meet you, but I was here in the shop.
Okay. We had just met a DM. I think that was
A different timeline.
what?
That was a different timeline. What are you? You're remembering a different timeline. What can I do?
That was really different one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was the
Inji.
different
We've
timeline,
been
bro.
in a different timeline
Did
for
we
the last
just
3
told
episodes.
this, no?
confused. He's still confused.
Okay, then let's that make it in character.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I just
I could sense it coming, but I didn't think it would be this funny. I thought you were actually going for it in the role play. Like, sure, I've forgotten how many timelines I've been in. I don't care at this point. Yeah, he doesn't remember, like any of that interaction, but he knows that, like, there's new people in town. That's about all he knows.
okay. So I scratch my head and tell him, "Oh, I've been on so many adventures now."
Oh,
forgotten
the
faces
adventurers. Well, we
Yeah.
supply adventurers. If you ever need anything, you can offer stuff. My condolences, friend. Of course.
Thank you.
In the future, if you need anything, let me know.
Will do. All right. I'm still kind of hesitant about asking anything, and I just walk out.
He, like, still with his shoulders, like, pretty stiff and like his neck unmoving. He goes back to work.
You know what? I slight change. Instead of pacing back and forth, I'm gonna go to the bathhouse.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
You go to a small sort of like a shack of sorts, and you see a couple of bathtubs, most of them already heated up, and you're asked to pay 2 silver pieces to take a bath, and given like a sort of like a what's it called, a towel wrap of sorts.
I take the towel wrap. I turn to the owner of the establishment and I'm like, do you offer any food or some companionship during this time?
He looks at you sort of like as if he doesn't understand, then he just like very, very slowly turns his head around to indicate no.
No, what I mean is like I like to play music, but I can't really play music. I can't play my instruments while I'm in the bath because he'll get wet.
Sure,
So do you have,
whatever
like, play
that you
music?
do in your bedroom, I understand. You like to play music? Sure. We don't offer that kind of services.
Oh my god! I reach into my bag and I pull out my lyre. This is what I meant.
You wanna
Right.
play music alone? That's fine. I cannot
No.
offer you that kind of services.
Oh my
He
god!
looks around, sort of like panicking.
You know what? Fine, never mind. Forget I said anything. Ignore me. I'm just here for a bath. That's it. And I just walk
okay.
into the
Okay,
walk
sure.
away.
Please note that this is a public bathhouse. We don't, there's other people. So
Yeah, no shit.
make sure
I'm
that
not
you-
an idiot.
Yeah. Well, that's never mind. Please continue.
I'm just gonna sit down, soak into the bathtub.
You see, he is still keeping like a very side eye towards.
Yeah. Making sure both my hands are outside the water. Just gonna soak, close my eyes, and just sit there for 15 minutes.
All right.
Just
You notice the heat of the water is slowly, sort of like, you know how clothes are dried by twisting them. It hurts, but it's bringing the pain out of your body. It stings, but somehow it's also relaxing. Like, you don't notice how quickly 15 minutes passed, and you notice even though your hands were outside the bathtub, they are sort of getting wrinkly now.
my hand is still covered in blood, isn't it? I haven't washed up since.
Yeah, if you haven't washed, I thought you did wash up.
I didn't.
All right, then
went
he's
to
gonna
a
insist
bathhouse?
to you.
Okay.
Insist you wash your hands before getting into the bathtub. Then.
Okay, fine. I'll do that. Yeah, basically that was it. As I feel the water start to get a little bit cooler, I'm gonna sink down into.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's magically heated.
Oh, okay. All right. So 15-20 minutes pass. My hands are wrinkly. I'm gonna sink down into the bathtub as low as I can go. Hands still outside to give myself some sort of, what's the word? Force to hold on to. And
Alright.
my entire body is submerged like lengthwise into the water. Head.
Right. You can feel the water sort of like pressing against your eardrums and your eyes. A couple of times you feel like your hands will slip and you'll, like fall into the water, but you know that it's not deep enough for you to fall. It's just submerged under the water, peaceful. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything. It's just calm. You just feel the heat rising from bottom of the bathtub. It's a pretty beautiful copper bathtub, and you see there's like shelves all around with different sorts of ointments and sort of like soap-ish. items for you to use.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up, scrub off,
All right.
and get out, and
You feel pretty refreshed.
yeah.
All right. It has been like half an hour plus
Mhm.
till you like do
again?
this. Sorry, go ahead.
There's some items that are missing from my inventory over here.
Can we do that after the session?
Yeah, I'll send you my link again after session.
Makes sense. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to the tavern, hoping Endath is awake. Everybody else is back,
Okay.
so we can have a conversation about this before we figure out what to do next.
All right. Head back to the tavern, and is still sleeping.
What about
now
Fenris
that you're
and-
all cleaned up? Fenris is outside. What are you doing?
Yeah, I go to the townmaster's hall
Okay.
just to see if McMurder is there.
All right.
Still slightly
He is
annoyed
there,
with him.
but the door seems to be padlocked. It's open, but sort of like a chain which like holds it in place.
You
Very
said,
quickly, Sorren, you feel pretty refreshed. You feel pretty clean, and as you go up to your room, you're reminded of the smell that you've been smelling for a few days now, of sweat and dirt all around you in the rooms that you've hired, and especially coming from one of the people sleeping there. Anyway,
Is Endath?
of course.
Fucking hell, no shit.
All right. So it has been a few days since you guys took a bath.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the room seems to be open, but there's a chain which like keeps the door open, just like slightly rather than letting you inside. What do you do?
Yeah, I
What the
just
fuck?
try to peek through that
Okay.
gap.
Oh,
You
Fenris.
see-
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, and I was like, what?
Acha. You see a lot of desks and chairs inside a typical town hall. You can hear sounds coming from inside part of the town hall, which you recall to be the living area for the townmaster.
That's it. I don't see any person. I don't see anyone.
Sorry, go ahead. What are you saying?
I don't see any like people. I just hear
I don't see any people inside.
Okay, but I can hear that there are people inside.
You can hear one person inside at least.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You can just circle back to me. Just check with the others.
Okay. Endath is sleeping. Elvis, you're done with the spicy potion thing. Sorry, the holy water
Yes,
thing. Spicy potion.
yeah, it's done.
Holy water thing. Are you heading back to the end?
Yes,
You
I'll
do
get back
notice
there, yes.
Sorren come back to the tavern, and you notice Fenris go towards the town hall.
Fenris going towards the
Town hall.
The
town hall.
townmasters.
Okay. I will follow Sorren into the tavern.
You go to the tavern. You see and smell mostly Sorren being smelling pretty fresh and like looking pretty clean compared to what his state was a mere half an hour ago.
Oh,
I would ask Sorren if had been to the bathhouse.
Yeah. I figured it was about fucking time, you know. Like I
Can you point the direction it's in?
yeah, it's right there, and I gesture to where it is. I would recommend we wait just a little bit. I would like to talk to all of you before before we split up again. We just need to figure out what to do next.
I
Because
think some of us are still asleep
yeah,
and are gonna be asleep for a bit of time, so should probably keep the talking for when they wake up.
fair enough. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be 2 silver.
And then Elvis,
The dude's a little bit of a
Elvis,
weirdo,
okay.
so be careful. But yeah,
Elvis
Sure.
would go towards the
Sure.
bathhouse.
All right. You notice a person, like starting out at the bathhouse. He looks at you, gives you a bow, and points you towards the door and asks you for 2 silver pieces and offers you a cloth, a washcloth, and a towel.
Elvis would pay the 2 silver pieces. She'll take the cloth and move inside the bathhouse.
You see a pretty clean-looking bathtub made up of copper. It's already hot, and all around it are shelves with some herbs, some ointments, and soaps, all ready for your bath, I
Elvis
guess.
would very much like to wash her hair,
All
but
right.
she has not been clean in a while.
Right. You wash your hair, you wash your body, you use a different, like combination of ointments and soaps and everything. You try everything and you see what works for you. And at the end of it, your hair smells nice, it feels clean, a bit dry perhaps, but in general, yeah, clean.
Nice. That's it.
Nice.
while this
Then
is
she would
happening,
come back
I'm
to
gonna
town.
attune to the ring.
Okay. You're gonna rest up and tune to the ring. Got you.
Yeah.
All right. You spend like 45 minutes to an hour there, Elvis. And meanwhile, Sorren, you attune to the ring. You also take a short rest. It's about running towards, getting getting to evening now. Findus, what are you doing?
Yeah, I head back since I've only heard one voice. I wanted to see the water deep
Okay.
scientists or researchers.
Oh, they're not
but-
here yet.
Yeah, so I just walk back to the inn then. And I sit down at the table and ask for something to eat to Morana.
I'm sorry, I kind of like choked on a biscuit.
A biscuit will do. Biscuit with then some ale.
That has IRL meat. I
That's
choked on
fine. I got it. I got it.
Anyway,
But I'm not gonna have tea and biscuit. I'm gonna have ale and biscuits.
all right. Would you be
Wow.
willing to wait for a while? I am preparing the welcome meal for the people coming from Waterdeep. Mr. McMurdo asked me to.
Okay. Why are we
They'll
welcoming
be-
them with such
they're paying-
open arms?
Well, they will be staying at the inn, and they are paying pretty handsomely.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, it's mostly just a with a package deal, I suppose.
Okay. Would I know, DM, would I know, like, from a history check, relations between Phandalin and Waterdeep and Neverwinter? Like, how they perceive.
You know that Neverwinter and Waterdeep are two pretty strong merchant controlled places, and they have had a long alliance. The alliance itself is, you remember, the Lord's Alliance, and they're both part of it. There have been some internal struggles of, like power, but it has been so far just bureaucratic and political, not violent.
And how the
And,
people of Phandalin see them? The folks from Waterdeep.
The folks of Phandalin mostly see them as rich, influential people who don't give a fuck about them.
Okay.
It's unfortunate, but it's just how it is so far.
Okay. All right. So I say, yeah, my meal can wait, and I go up to the room.
Alright. Okay.
So I'm assuming I'll bump
You'll
into
see.
Sorren.
Yeah, you'll see Sorren meditating towards, meditating with the ring. And you see Endath sleeping, snoring, just on his bed.
Hmm. I just climb into bed.
With
And
Endath?
I
Acha.
my own bed. No, because
So I just, yeah.
I was going to take out the bow, and if I do it with that, then things will get
Oh
spicy.
no.
So I take out the bow from that ring of, what is that?
The
Of
ring that
the
you
ring.
have, the ring of holding, sort of.
Yeah, and
Ring
I
of
would
weapon
like
holding.
to inspect it.
Right. You see, it has a pretty sturdy the string. It seems to be made from a sort of like a dark wood. It's almost charred and feels as if it would be very brittle and like soft to touch, but it's not. Seems pretty flexible, but still hard enough to be pulled and shoot a straight arrow. In front of it is sort of like a skull painted to look the same color as the body, which is made up of the specific wood. And you notice that the eyes now, which don't glow, are like dark glass beady things affixed there. You can't recognize the skull, but it looks mammalian.
What? Mammalian?
Mammalian, yes.
Okay,
Mammalian,
mammal
as
like.
in like
Okay.
of a mammal, but
A
you
mammal.
can't. Yeah, you can't exactly tell what animal it is from.
So do I remember the eyes if they looked like this before when I picked it up?
Do you remember what? The eyes?
The
No. They're just like glass, dark glass balls, sort of
okay, I just
affixed
run
into
my
it, so you can't exactly take them out. They're like inside of the skull, so the eye socket is not big enough for you to take them out.
okay, still run my finger over it just
Yeah,
to
it
feel
feels
if it
very
feels like
smooth to the touch. The bone is sort of like a bone texture which I have felt before, like hollow but still pretty firm.
that's the skull. That
Yes,
feels like okay, and the eyes feel like glass, very much like
yeah,
glass.
very much like glass, pretty solid, pretty heavy.
Okay,
All right. As you lay there inspecting the bow, you hear some sort of commotion from downstairs, which you can guess is the arrival of the guests uh, into the tavern. You hear Morana loudly welcoming someone. You hear the voice of Mr. McMurder. And yeah, what are you guys doing? Elvis, are you upstairs? I forgot.
No, she just entered the tavern and she was the ground floor.
Okay, so on the ground floor you see 3 to 4 people enter the tavern. The fourth one lingering outside, who looks to be a soldier. 3 people enter the tavern, and 2 of them look like researchers, pretty pretty nerdy, for lack of a better word, with glasses, notebooks, and like sort of a big what's it called, suitcase filled with something. And one of them is also dressed as a researcher, but well, I guess I'll just let one of you describe the new character. Cygnus, you're up. Rigbite, you're up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
let's go!
snap! Let's go! Let's go!
You see standing in front of you somebody with ashen white skin, really pale, with light blue eyes and flowing purplish blue hair, with a also dark blue dress, and you see around her neck a amulet of sorts, with golden inscriptions and a broken locket in the middle.
Okay.
I'll send the character image for reference. in
Or
the
I'll just
chat.
put it put the character here.
Yeah,
Don't
sure.
worry about it. The soldier
Yeah,
is outside. Let's just use the student
I
fucking
see
tokens
darkness
because I
again.
forgot. Don't worry about it. Wait. Oh my god. Wait.
Oh my
you, dear.
god.
God. How can he be
Alright,
so
so
dramatic about
two
everything?
researchers. Two researchers have entered, right?
There are 3 researchers, but one of them clearly looks very different.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Sickness, can you see this screen?
No, I cannot. Hello,
So
darkness,
this is
my
very
friend
small.
again. Tiny man.
Whenever I see this, I'm reminded of the Hades. He shouts out, right? When you fight him, darkness.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
How about
when is
now?
Hades 2? Yeah, now I can see it. I wonder when
Perfect.
Hades 2 is
Yeah.
coming
I
out.
don't see shit, by the way.
Yeah.
You're
still-
not downstairs, so
You ought to
that's
come
not.
downstairs. So
Oh,
Oh.
damn!
That's a shame.
Are you guys coming down? Is the question. You do hear the commotion.
So I hear it and I pack up my
and that is
bow and
sleeping.
I.
He can't do anything.
Yeah.
Shit.
And that's sleeping. Sorren, by this time you're tuned to the ring.
Okay.
You expect to hear a voice. Uh, for now, it doesn't come.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna hear the commotion. Oh, good.
Can you make Sinus' token a bit bigger? We can't see him at all.
Wow, yes, of course I will.
Um,
Appearance.
I'm gonna finish attuning
You know
to
what?
the ring. I'm done. I'm gonna put it on my finger. I'm gonna be like, Sickness. We buried your body. I don't know how this works, but give me a sign if you can hear me.
You wait for it. You hear the commotion downstairs. It's all sort of like feels like you were hearing a bit too much of it to pay attention to whatever's, like if someone was speaking to you. Yeah, nothing so far.
Sorren is gonna panic.
Oh my god, I
no, it
fucked up.
didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck, it didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. We fucked
Oh,
up.
no.
Oh no. Fuck. Fuck shit. Oh no.
What happened right now?
No, the ring, right?
I think
No,
I
not
fucked
with
up
you.
the tokens, guys.
Yeah, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think this is meant to be the way it is. Hello, give me 1 sec. 3508. Let me go back to what was 4 9s and 60.
I like the fact that Sorren
I got
you know,
lazy, nothing
got-
else.
It's fine.
got a nice long rest in here in the bathtub and did all of that happiness, melted away all
Long
his
rest, but
troubles. Whatever you can assume, and then immediately starts to freak out again and get
think-
all the tension back.
True.
That's just how Sorren operates, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it?
Is it fine?
Yes.
Yes.
It
Oh
is
damn.
like by
Yeah.
Another elf?
Damn. What the hell, dude?
God damn.
You guys all see her and her, right? Like that's her pronouns.
Sinus.
Yeah,
Pike?
it is session 22, right? By the way,
Yes.
As
It is,
far as I can count.
you sent me 21, so I just it's fine. Yeah, she her is the pronoun.
Yeah, she her pronouns, and you haven't seen such a person before because the skin takes you out because that looks more like a dead person than a living
Yeah.
person.
Oh, shit, is this a Lordna situation?
What?
Is a lord now would be my question. I know what you mean, but no, I'm not gonna say.
I thought she was a drow. or something.
Even regardless of what I say, spoilers. So yeah, they're
Let's just
you
roleplay.
don't recognize their race is what I mean.
Okay. So yeah, Sorren is spiraling upstairs because oh no, the ring didn't work. And then I'm just gonna rush over to Endat, wake up. Wake the fuck up, Endat. Wake up.
Fucking
Wake up.
Wow.
Wake up. You've been asleep for the whole fucking day. Wake up. Wake up.
Half an
Endat.
hour? What do you want?
You
No, I
know
said
what?
half a
Just
day.
for this, it's fine. You're exhausted. You slept for 4 hours, I guess. I'm gonna let you have it. Fine, have it
If
long
it's
rest.
evening,
It's
and
Hey.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just
It's
gonna wait
fine.
for
It's
and
fine.
Long rest is 8
And-
hours, Sorren.
I
Something
know.
that you
It's
won't
fine.
know.
shut up. And that
Hey,
I'm gonna let you have it.
and that
Okay.
wake up and
Okay,
that
what?
wake up.
What?
The ring's not working and
You little
that
shit, what do you want?
the ring is not working and that
What do you mean it's not working?
Cygnus's ring. Right?
It's not, it's a ring. What do you want it to do?
No.
Let me go back to sleep.
Oh my god. The whole point of the ring was that his soul would go into the ring. Right? I attuned to it, but I don't
Okay.
hear him. I think we fucked up.
I walk up to these two arguing.
Why
like,
would you
Are
just...
you not hearing the commotion downstairs?
No, we're having our own commotion here. Excuse me.
Meanwhile,
and I
Morana, Elvis, you watch as Morana serves them food, and they all just sit down in one of the table.
Okay, so... what
Elvis
do you...
would walk over. Hold on. Elvis would
Okay.
walk over to the table and
Okay.
she would introduce herself. Hello. I've heard a lot about you all, and I've heard that you're researchers coming into this town for research.
Oh yes.
What?
Yes, we are researchers. Yes.
There are researchers coming into the town for research. Wow.
Yes. Exactly what I said.
What
Nice
would
to meet
you
you.
seem to be researching? Hello. Yes.
Oh, I'm not at the liberty to discuss that.
Oh, I see. Secret matter.
Yes.
At that
He
point,
continues to eat grapes as he talks to you.
At that point, Elvis would look at the lady in the middle, and she would point at her necklace, then back at hers as well, and she would say, "I see we have some similar taste in jewelry."
He looks down at her food as she continues to eat, glances up at you and notices your amulet as well, and looks at you and just slightly nods.
Elvis would go back to Morana, and she'll ask. Elvis
Before
would
you
go-
leave, the other one is gonna ask, "What's your name?" I'm sorry.
Oh, hello. How rude of
Hello.
myself. My name is Elvis. You can call me that.
Oh, Elvis, of
I'm a
course.
clerk.
You're a woman of faith. I can see that. Who do you follow?
I am. My following is a bit peculiar. I don't think you
Ah.
would have heard about this before.
Well,
I don't follow a single being.
Oh, interesting.
Low dump.
My calling
you-
came from the light itself.
Ah, interesting.
The DM,
Interesting, interesting.
I left the quarreling couple up there, and I'm sitting at the foot of this
What?
stairs here.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
He left to go.
Well,
I'm just
you
sitting
see-
here
I
and
am
watching.
also a woman of faith. The person tells you.
Which
well,
one?
Have you? I'm also a woman of faith. I'm saying. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Thomas? She looks at you expectingly.
This is a cult.
Would like to hear about him.
of
Up
course.
them, if you
Let's-
would. If you would.
Of course, I would very much like to spread the word. Let's. I'll meet you after the food, I guess.
Right. I'll be back there helping out in the corner.
Of course.
And she walks over to Morana and asks, "What's the deal with these researchers? They have seemed to be a very peculiar bunch."
Well, suppose they're all new at their job. I don't. Well, they're paying well, and they are from Waterdeep. You see the soldier behind you, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah. Then again, Mr. McMurder would allow anyone with a good coin pouch to enter the town.
Of course. She's too busy to, focus on you properly to the conversation.
Multitasking.
Yeah,
You see,
just like mostly nodding up. Yeah.
I would lean towards the ear of the woman that talked to this peculiar one that just walked up to us and just whisper in her ears, "Light?
Oh, well, they are different faiths, I suppose. The Lord of Light rings any bell?
I just shake my head.
Oh. What religion do you for? I guess I never asked. And she takes out a small notebook.
I shrug.
Interesting.
I'm not sure.
Starts to scribble. Is there any power that you believe in, greater than yourself?
I shrug again. Not
Okay.
really.
Interesting. Continues to notes now.
I look at her and just
She's
go back
sort
to
of
eating. I
like
just stare at the
hiding
notebook.
her notebook from you, the stuff that she's writing.
I go back to eating my food.
Peculiar person.
Uh,
Goes back to eating as well.
okay,
I
upstairs.
asked Morana if she needs any extra helps.
Oh, no, I'm nearly done. It's fine. You please take a seat. If you would like something, let me know.
Elvis sits at the counter that she's there right now. That's it.
Okay.
Right.
Upstairs, Sorren has calmed down a little bit. I think the research
God.
people are downstairs. Do you want to come check out?
What
What's going
research
on?
people?
Oh, all right, you were asleep. Morana mentioned something about, or Mr. McMurray mentioned something about some researchers coming in from Waterdeep. And
Okay.
I don't know, they're here to research, I'm assuming, because they're researchers. But apparently
Research
they're-
these.
yeah, I didn't want to go there.
God's sake.
Of course, man. Of course.
Do you want to
Okay.
do you want to sleep some more, or do you want to go check out what's happening? Because we need to figure out what's happening with the ring.
I think I need a bath first.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah,
Yo, fuck you.
you do stink.
It's your fault, okay? And then I start
How's it
walking
my
away.
fault?
Ignoring this thing, I just like wave him
All
off,
right.
and then I
You reach
walk.
down and
You know what?
see
I'm
the.
gonna follow behind him, and I'm gonna smack the back of his head with mage hand.
Wow.
With mage
What a
hand.
little, what a little bitch.
Anyway,
Okay.
we're gonna make our
You
way
go
downstairs as
downstairs
well.
and you smell the different foods that Morana has prepared for these two guests.
Oh, okay.
3 guests, I'm sorry. Notice them sitting with their backs turned towards you, most of them eating very intently while Pike, what's his name?
Like
What's your son's name? I forgot.
Mrekesh.
Mrekesh and Elvis are just like
You
staring
just called
at
him my
them.
son. You did.
Not,
What?
Yeah, you did.
not canonically.
Well, that we know of.
Anyway,
Yeah, as
staring
if-
at them eating food, and in a quite rude manner, to be honest, because
Hey,
one of
Elvis
them
is
looks
not-
slightly different from anyone they have ever seen.
I'm gonna wave
Elvis
at
is not staring.
wave at Pike. I'm gonna motion to him to come over.
Ah, yes.
Pike.
Do you want food?
No, I want to check in. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm okay.
Are you happy?
I have not happy. I'm sad, but I'm okay.
Sad about?
Oh, well, one of my friends passed away. What do you mean?
Oh, right. No. Oh my
Oh
god.
shit, Sherlock.
No, I meant, are you happy working here?
Why you
I didn't
sad?
mean, are you
Yas?
happy right now?
Oh,
That's what I meant.
of course. Yes, yes. I'm happy working for Morana.
I'm glad.
Yes.
What do you know about
They're
these new people?
kind to me.
What are these new people? What are they doing? What are they up to?
Oh, they're from Waterdeep. He's speaking rather loudly for the,
Shh,
like the
shh,
volume that you
Pike,
have.
Pike, shh.
Yes.
Quietly, Pike. Shh. We don't want them to hear we're talking about them, yeah?
Why don't
we-
we want the people from the
Shh,
Waterdeep
Pike,
to hear
Pike,
what?
I put my
Oh.
hand on his face. Pike, shh. Pike.
Am I standing next to them?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. It's like I'm just staring at them.
So,
Like,
Pike, shh.
Elvis
Going
would
away.
look over and
Uh,
Elvis.
Sorry, good.
So hold on. Elvis would look over at them and see Pike going over there, and she would pick up a glass of water and she would move towards them
Alright.
as behind Pike. And as she gets there, try not to make a scene out of here like you usually do. She looks at Sorren while saying that.
Hey, fuck you.
Alright.
Okay, fuck you.
You hear Pike go.
Immediately makes a scene.
Sorry,
And
sorry.
then you
sorry. I moved
feel
my hand.
very sharp pain in your palm,
You motherfucker! Ow!
and you instinctively yell, making everyone turn towards you because his teeth are super sharp. He doesn't
fucker,
want to bite
ow!
you, but it does hurt a lot.
Holy
because
shit.
It's like very jagged edges.
Elvis flips around fast and she motions everyone that it's nothing to look over here. Please continue with your meals.
And that laughs loudly, okay?
You know what? I deserve that. but
I look
fuck
at-
you, fuck you, Pike.
I look at Sorren. All right, stop making a scene. There's a table over there. Let's sit there. And if you want to talk, we can talk over
Why,
there.
why are you so worried about making a scene? We don't know these people. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I do. Let's go now.
Okay.
Continues to laugh.
Alright.
It's like full proper scene only. It's a comedy movie only. This is
We got to know the character's name here.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
kind of metagaming, but it's okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna sigh and sit down and
How?
be like, "Hey, Pike, give me a."
In the playlist and in the chat.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Pike,
Hey,
Come-
you caused it. Fucking.
come sit down. Let's not yell and let's sit down and talk here.
Alright. You.
I need to go take a bath. Where do I go? I ask Sorren.
Oh yeah, it's just over there. I motion to in
Okay.
that direction. And hey, just make sure don't spend too much time talking to the dude. He's a bit of a creep, but you should be fine.
Okay.
He's gonna ask for
What
like
did you
two.
do?
Fuck all, dude. He was like, "Do you?" It was weird. Okay, it was very weird. He was looking at me as if I was. I don't know what I was gonna do in there, but it's gonna be 2 silver. So just make sure you have the change on you because I don't know if they're gonna give you.
Mm.
Play an
Elvis
instrument by
sighs
yourself.
as she looks at. Sorren and that gobbling around, and she then looks at Fenris and says, "Do you want to eat something while they're calling?"
Why-
doing that for a while?
Why is she being so weird? Again, like what? Never mind.
Ooh.
No, this is Sorren
Are you
talking
saying
about
it out
Elvis.
loud?
Yeah, he's talking. This is Sorren talking about Elvis. Yeah.
Nice. Very united front we are showing.
Best.
Anyway, the bathhouse is right there in that direction. You won't miss it. It's pretty big. Well, actually, it's pretty small, but
Okay.
it's a nice place. You'll enjoy it.
Pretty
yeah.
big, but it's pretty
Okay.
small.
Okay.
Yes,
fine.
actually, just like 3 rooms. So yeah, it's
It's a
pretty
fucking TARDIS. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's like
So,
3
and-
small bathrooms and a dude who sits in front of it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
Again, the dude's kind of weird, so be careful.
Okay. So
Right.
I go to the bathhouse to take a
Fucking
bath.
bath simulator.
I mean,
I'm-
you go there, you see the same thing, copper bathtub, pretty hot.
Full.
The guy was just about to, shut everything down because it's pretty night, and usually doesn't get many, like clients during night. And then he looks at you and just goes, "We don't. That'll be 2 silver pieces."
Okay, here you go. 1 gold for your troubles.
Oh, I wish all my customers were like you.
I know, right? You meet such weirdos.
Yeah, this just a few hours ago, there was a guy asking me, God knows what he wanted to
What
do.
did he
with-
ask?
Well, he was asking me for services, other services that we provide.
Wow,
Very
what a
weird person.
creep.
Right?
So weird.
That's so weird. That's so uncomfortable.
Totally. I can understand
Done.
completely.
It gives you a towel and a special soap.
Nice.
This one is pretty nice.
So,
And he also lights before you enter the bathroom. He also lights a small aroma candle for you
Oh,
because it's pretty
Thank you
dark
so
and
much.
in general as well.
Much
Motherfucker's getting
appreciated.
aromatherapy.
Yeah.
Okay, I go take the bath and finish and come out.
I hope you. No.
I what?
Fucking hell. Fucking. No, Nano. No, Nano. No, Nano.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say
It took
it.
me a second.
We all fucking know what you meant. Spending too
Alright.
much time
God.
with fucking Sorren.
Pike
Yeah, I know.
sits
You're
next
welcome.
to you and like looks at you, sort of like as if, "What the fuck were you doing?" kind of look.
I'm sorry, Pike. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. We just, we're trying not to call attention to ourselves. I know we kind of fucked that already. But whenever, here's a nice rule of thumb for the future. When you see new people who've come from somewhere
He
else,
starts to look at his thumb.
yeah. So whenever we meet new people, we try not to talk about them in front of them. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
he
important.
like stares at his thumb and then like turns towards you, almost giving you a thumbs up.
Oh. Yeah. I give him a thumbs up back.
Rule of thumb.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, you get it. Exactly, rule of thumb. We don't.
He says loudly, nice.
Yeah. So, what have you learned about these people so far? Anything interesting? Any juicy tidbits? Or
Oh yes, they really love grapes.
okay, anything else?
Technically, it's juicy.
Juicy grapes.
Okay. Do you know their names? Do you know how long they're going to
A
be
lot of my
here?
peripherals.
Do you know what they're doing?
No, I don't.
All good. Thank you for your help, though, Pike. I appreciate you.
Do you want me to go and ask them the names
Oh no
and what they're doing?
no.
I can do that.
No. We don't do that directly. We do it sneakily. We sit and we listen and we try to pick up conversation that they're having. That's how we do it.
Okay. He gives you another thumbs up.
Exactly. Yes. Thumbs up.
All right. Morana serves them dessert, and they're practically done with their food now. What do you guys want to do?
Okay. So I wait for them to finish eating before I turn to. Is Elvis sitting with us? Or
So Elvis
she's
is sitting
on
at
the
the
counter.
bar. The
Okay.
counter.
Yeah, she's on the bar.
and Findus is sitting at the foot of the stairs, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over to Elvis.
Have I returned?
No, it'll be a while before you return.
Okay, cool.
You'll
So-
take like at least 40 minutes to take a bath, right? Like, or
Yep.
or are you one of those weirdos who takes like a 5-minute
No.
shower or something?
No.
Hey,
5
hello,
minutes
what,
shower?
hello?
What the fuck?
Right?
I take 5-minute showers.
course
No
you do.
wonder.
Unless
wonder.
it's like, I've had a long day, then it's 15 minutes.
Okay, no.
No wonder.
Anyway, so I'm gonna walk
Anyway,
over to
yeah.
Elvis. So, any info, any dirt on these people?
I speak softly. From what I can tell, they are researchers, but they're also followers of some fate that I've never heard of before.
Like a cult?
I won't call it a cult, that's a bit rude.
Fair enough.
Elvis, I need you to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Tiny Sorren.
Tiny Sorren. Baby Sorren.
my token's not here.
Elvis, your token is here. What do you mean?
No,
17.
Findus.
Not Elvis.
That's a
Findus.
Findus, wait.
That's 18.
Findus. Here
Oh yeah,
you go.
Tiny and Death also. And Findus. Yay.
So,
You tiny.
alright. So, you think that it's probably not, all of these people are, that specific faith. And more of that specific person is sort of like a, what's it called? How do you term this? Like their whole point is to, spread the word and like,
Enthusiast?
enthusiasts, perhaps. And they're mostly like evangelical,
Evangela?
basically. Yeah. So that's why they were so focused on that religion, and they were trying to recruit you. Sorts. All right.
Yeah, I got that
This
much.
is what you
Yes.
understand. Not this specific, like not all of them.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Let's do this the hard way then. I get off.
Before Sorren does anything, I hold him by his shoulders. And before you do anything, mind sharing with us what you're going to do?
Just gonna go have a conversation with these new friends. That's it. You wanna come with me?
Yeah, I would like to see how you fuck it up. Let's go.
Wow.
No,
Okay, fuck you. Firstly, secondly, sure, fair enough. I walk over to the table, making sure they're done with their food. I don't want to interrupt their meal. I'm not a complete asshole.
Yeah, they're done with the food. They were just, like just done with their dessert as well.
Okay. Hi, hello. Welcome to
Hello.
Phandalin.
Oh, thank you. We are here for research.
So I've heard, yeah. Anything cool and interesting that we could help
Oh,
with?
not that we could talk to you about.
Fair enough. I understand confidentiality and all of that stuff, right?
One of the meek ones, the other one actually, just like, would you like to hear about he takes out a book, the Triad.
Yes, I would like to.
Sure,
Elvis
sure,
behind.
Oh, the
I would like to hear
Triad
it.
is a fascinating thing. The what's the name that he gave you? I'm sorry, I forgot about
Thomas.
the god. Thomas Tyre and Ilmater, the triad of justice, righteousness, and self-sacrifice. The
Can you
gods.
repeat those names again, please?
I'll be honest. I'm just making those. Thomas Tyre and Ilmater.
Is this like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit kind of thing?
Exactly.
I knew it.
Yeah, they teach us justice, righteousness, and self-sacrifice. You see, his voice, which was pretty meek earlier, gets like slightly bolder with confidence. This is the Book of Triad. It lets you lead a righteous life, and its teachings are directly drawn from the Word of God themselves. The holiest of texts. It teaches us how to live a pure life, a righteous life, without lies, without adultery, without, all those other things.
What do you mean by other things?
I
Teaches
look
us,
at Sorren.
He whispers to you, intermingling, and it teaches us how to go to heaven.
I'm gonna turn to Elvis and I'm gonna look at her, trying to. Well, I can't really do much. I'm just
Would
gonna
you
look over at
like
Elvis.
to join us in spreading the word of the Triad and spreading? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, continue. While this was going on, I would like to lean into the ear of the researcher on my right
Got you.
as I sort of look at them, confused. And I whisper, "Research.
You remember their name to be Davin.
Davin, right? Research. What? Why? And that's all I just say, and then just go back to sitting.
In time, you'll see why we have brought you here. Please be patient. Patience. Wait. He repeats words so as to try to make you understand. And you understand in your head instinctively.
Sorry, what was the last
I
thing?
look over.
That is so. That's for.
No.
Have you told? Sorry again.
You're saying that we'll tell you in time, and then what is?
And
Not to
she
you.
understands you as in like the new character, and she understands
not you,
in her
Ferris.
head.
No. I'm trying to like understand the
Acha.
From the body
Acha,
language.
acha, okay.
what was happening.
So the body language that you from this is that the person doesn't speak proper common, and they're trying to understand from the gestures and other social cues and trying to understand what the other person is saying.
Okay.
When I see the lady lean over, Elvis would pipe up, and I didn't quite catch all of your names. What would you be
Well,
called?
my name is Davin.
I look over at the
And
other
the
researcher.
meek one goes, Yehovah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it?
Is it two on the nose?
It really is.
Two on the nose?
Slightly.
I was going for it.
Wait,
Going
did
for
you say
it.
Alter another name?
Sorry?
What name did I know of the guy?
Yehovah. No. Davin said his name.
Oh, yeah, Davin. Okay.
The one towards your left is Yehovah.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought they switched around.
We'll hear a knock on our door.
Okay, Elvis hears that and she looks over at the lady sitting in the. What might your name be?
She looks at you, thinks for a few seconds, looks at both the researchers and shrugs. Ileana.
Rihanna. It would seem that you guys are from far away from this place.
Oh,
So
no,
am
not
I?
at all. We're actually from Waterdeep. It's just the town next door. Says Davin.
What a deep.
Inside check.
You don't even roll for it. You believe him. There's a soldier from Waterdeep outside.
No, like
outside.
no. What I mean is, are all three of them from Waterdeep, or are they trying to fudge it by
No,
because?
he's telling about himself.
Okay.
It's himself. You can't inside check as a group, man. Is that an
No,
AOE?
because you were talking to her, right? And he responded. So I'm assuming he was talking for the whole group, but he could be lying about that. That's what I meant.
Me and well, let me specify. Me and Yehovah here were born in Waterdeep. We don't know where this lady is from, but she has been pretty useful to us recently.
Useful
and
in
those
what?
pipes. Oh, Waterdeep. I've heard about that place a lot. I haven't really been there. It's kind of time.
You can come over. So he says very awkwardly, and then he realizes what he's saying, and then just like shut up.
So we're adventurers, as you can probably tell,
BRB.
and there's like a bunch of us.
BRB as well. I'll get some dinner.
We kind of go around helping people, helping them achieve their goals and try to make some money along the way. That's usually what we do. So
Helping
we're going to be here
people
for a
achieve-
few more days if you need any help with your research or anything else.
Oh, of course. We are looking for a multitude of things. He takes out a small notebook. Then he looks at Ileana and then looks at you. Sort of like whispers to you as if trying to prevent Ileana from hearing, but like it's not enough effort to hide anything. We're looking for a watch. A peculiar watch, if you have seen one.
You notice me immediately sit up straight. A watch, huh? Well, we've seen a lot of watches here and there, everywhere.
I've seen a lot of watches.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
that's
people
very
carry pocket
interesting.
watches and stuff around to tell time and everything, right?
You know that they're slightly rare than what you pick about to be here.
Oh, okay, fair. Let me rephrase. Well,
Watches are pretty rare.
I've seen a few in my time. Once saw one in Neverwinter. Just
you're
rich
from
affluent
Neverwinter.
families. Well, I'm not really from Neverwinter,
would
but
you
we were there.
happen to know a person named Cygnus?
So I'm assuming everyone can hear them when they ask this.
Yeah, I
He's
think,
kind of whispering, but yeah, sure. Let's assume that you can.
Okay.
I think I can hear it. So as he
I
utters
guess
the word
Fenris is a
Cygnus,
bit too far, but like you can make it out almost.
Okay.
he'll make it out because he's stroke thing. Elvis is standing behind Sorren anyway. But Elvis would shudder a little bit and you can see her facial expression change to something serious. That's all.
I am.
Oh,
Oh,
Ileana, they are asking Sorren about a watch and Cygnus. He was asking what he missed.
I immediately reach for my dagger as I lean in. What do you know about Cygnus?
Oh, nothing. We're just looking for them to confiscate an artifact that they might possess. We want to research it. I'm looking for them.
And what gives you the right to confiscate anything from anyone else?
Wow.
Well, this is the order of the crown. It's not
And-
my
and-
doing.
Uh-huh.
He
and-
signals to Ileana and Yehovah to call the soldier in.
Nice. Smooth, buddy. Has Endath returned yet?
At that
Yeah,
that point-
now by now you have. You
Okay,
just walk
where
that
am
point-
I? How am I entering?
at the main door. I
Main door?
suppose. Yeah.
there's
Tiny
two, and
door.
that's fuck.
Cool.
Simulacrum.
At this, Elvis would hold back Sorren. She'll make him lean back in the chair again, and she said, "There's no need for." And
Hello.
look at Sorren and say,
Hello.
she'll look at Sorren and say that, "Calm down. Violence is probably not the best course of action for now. We hardly know anything."
I know. Don't worry. No, I guess what I'm trying to say is just what kind of research are you doing that requires you to take items of people
This is
who own them?
this is not about people who own items. This is about the betterment of this whole realm. This is for research. What do you mean?
Yeah, but what kind of research?
Into artifacts, into everything, into our history, into magic, into the existence of creatures. He looks a side eye to Ileana, and into things that we don't understand.
Elvis looks at Ileana and looks back at Devin or something, and she says, "If you are here from the Order of the Crown, do you mean the Lord of Levanter or the Lord of Oddity?"
Oh, the Lord of Neverwinter is dead. The Lord of Waterdeep is the in charge right now.
Go away for 30 minutes and you guys are already causing a riot.
I'm going to cast detect magic as a spell slot, so it doesn't require the ritual time.
Okay.
I just want to see what I get off of Ileana and the rest of them. And I'm doing this while I'm talking. So, okay, I get that. So what kind
Alright.
of artifact do you think this Cygnus person has?
Are you doing it, or are you like?
I'm casting it under the
He's
table
doing it.
while I'm talking.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. Let me confirm.
Isn't it a concentration thing?
You can hold concentration. That's okay.
Detect magic is
So you need. Wait. What do you need? You need so 30-foot radius. Yeah, it's
Pause.
visual somatic. You have to say the words, so they will hear it.
Oh no.
fuck. Okay, all right, never mind then.
And they would
Use it
also
in the sentence
see your hands do the motions.
Unless I'm doing it under the table, right?
Sure. Okay, we
Well-
can like do a stealth, but yeah, still they would probably see it.
Okay, fair enough.
You
Never
have
mind.
to
Then,
try
never
and
mind.
do stealth checks.
Never mind then.
Roleplay
I
this, Sorren.
no, I'm gonna
The same
sit
applies
up.
to yeah. Never mind.
sit up straight, look
What?
at Davin, and slowly just okay. Yeah. So you said this Cygnus person has an artifact. Tell me more. Maybe we can help you find it.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm also DMing. Wait a second. I got a DM from someone. Give me 1 sec. Let me resolve this. This is about the session itself. Don't worry.
I was about to say,
Cygnus,
wow,
DMing,
professional
DM.
streamer.
No, not. This is like something stealthy. That's why I need to do it right now. One creature. Okay, yeah, it has to be one creature. So let me know who. Okay.
Yeah, I just said yeah.
Okay. You see Ileana mutter something under her breath, words that you do not recognize. You see her making some sort of hand gesture, and yeah. Beyond that, well,
What the
I
fuck was
do-
that?
Hold on. Let
Most
me confirm if like
confrontational.
people see that.
Stealth, Sorren. Stealth.
Do they notice that you have done this to them?
They only notice visual and somatic. So you see.
Okay. So they don't notice, like, the target doesn't notice it, right?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Would I notice it?
I would. Sorry.
Would I notice it?
You all saw
It's a saving
Ileana
throw
say
though, so I think
something.
they would notice like something coming. But yeah,
Oh wait, is it a saving throw? I'm sorry, my
it
bad.
is a saving throw. Yes.
What's the DC for it? 16.
Yeah.
Intelligence saving throw? No.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Sorren, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck you. Fuck you. My wisdom
You
is not
just
that
went
high.
and
You don't know
started
what-
confronting them for everything, and you're like, "Fuck you, bro."
Saving
Hey,
throw,
tu
right?
kaun hota re? Tu kaun hota hai? 8.
Oh fuck, it went to a 20 and it rolled back.
That fails. I need you to tell what you're thinking to Ileana.
Nice.
I can't control
I
it.
fasted this when I saw him sort of get agitated and reach towards his weapon.
Dagger.
Yeah,
Okay.
genius.
Can I not control it?
You have
No.
to.
No,
You
not
have to tell the
verbally.
truth.
Not
No, you don't.
verbally. But like, basically, she's reading on thoughts.
He'll read your thoughts. She's reading your thoughts.
Okay, so I'm thinking about Cygnus's death and the assassin and how to find the assassin and kill her.
So you see her stare at you for a few as she looks surprised a little, and you hear a voice in your head. You knew?
I'm gonna snap my gaze right to
Snap.
Ileana. Snap my neck right at her towards her.
Next.
And again, just I'm just gonna think. Of course I knew him. He was one of our friends. This is me thinking. I'm not talking. I figured it out. I figured out that she's reading my mind, so I'm just gonna go lead her right into it then.
Yeah, because she said it, so yeah. You do.
Wait, she says that out loud? You knew him?
No. As in, like, she says that in your head, so you
Uh-huh.
recognize that,
Yeah, so
something is
I lean right.
invading your head.
Yeah, I turn right towards her and I'm like,
Oh, wait, hold
yeah.
up. He won't hear anything, DM.
Wait, but like, are you communicating with him?
I will be communicating, but he won't hear anything. You know why?
Acha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, acha. You hear strange sounds in your head.
okay, do I recognize the
No
voice?
snapping neck.
No. I mean, yeah, sure, you recognize the voice to be Ileana.
Okay, so I look
But
at
you don't
her.
understand what she's saying.
I look at her and I stare right at her. And I start imagining the wildest, weirdest sexual fantasy possible.
Okay, then.
Jesus.
There's
Come
a
on.
Sorren we know.
No, not with her. Like, just sexual stuff. Like, because I'm assuming I figured out she's reading my mind. So I'm going to think of the weirdest sexual thing possible, which I can't think of right now. So Sorren is thinking of something absolutely disgusting.
Okay, then let's move on from that. Yeah, that's behind the scenes. That's behind the veil.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
I'm
bro.
assuming that you recoil and like get out of that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Ileana glares at you for a few before dropping her constellation, and you see her sort of just sigh and stare at the ground before looking at you and squinting.
What did I just see?
I'm going to turn back to Davin and be like,
Meanwhile, Davin is just like looking at both of you very confused because he was cut off mid-sentence. As I was saying, so yes, we are looking for this Mr. Cygnus so we could inspect certain artifacts that they hold. We will, of course, give it back to them. This is just for research purposes.
Cygnus is dead.
This is for the... that's unfortunate. Would you happen to know anything about the artifact that they held?
I look
You
around
have
to the rest of the
explain
party.
us what
and I-
artifact do you mean?
What do you
Me,
mean by artifact? What?
At
He
this
had a
point,
bunch
the
of things on
soldier
him.
is in and like, standing beside this guy.
I look at him and I wave my hand. Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey! He recognizes you.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
you.
what?
he's that
Hi.
good.
Oh, hey,
Oh, we met.
look at you.
Hey,
wow,
how are you doing?
moving up in the world, huh? Good to see you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Professionalism. Yes. He crosses his arm and like puts up a brave face.
I wink at him and I'm like, yes, professionalism. And I straighten myself up and I look at him. Hello, Mr. Soldier Man. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see. Yes, please answer Mr. Davin's questions sincerely.
Yes, of course. So Cygnus had a lot of shit on him. Like a lot of shit. So like, what do you mean? What can you give us more information about what you're looking for?
Oh, excuse me. It must be some sort of like a prison of sorts.
I look at the rest of the party and So, Cygnus had a prism on him. He did. But when he died,
I'm back. What did I miss?
the prism kind of went into his body and it absorbed into him. So we don't have it. It just disappeared with him.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Where would be his body now?
I'm not going to tell you where his body is because I'm not going to let you desecrate his corpse. That's not happening.
Oh, we can find it out ourselves. He puts a, like a pouch of gold on table. Who's gonna tell me where the
I
body
reach
of
forward, take
recent
the gold. Thank you for that, but we're not going to tell you shit.
Well, okay then.
You're all
Elvis
gonna
face
die.
palms
gets
for
up to
itself.
go outside. He takes out another pouch of gold from
Another
his pocket,
pouch?
and
Nice.
he's going outside now.
I look at the soldier. I know you're supposed to guard him, but if he goes to desecrate my friend's corpse, I will kill him in front of you.
Listen, I can't do anything. That I'm being paid for.
I don't care.
Just
I
get
don't-
into the prison.
I don't know where it is
So
I
why
put
didn't you
my
just
hand
say
on
that
his
you don't know where it is?
because I didn't think you
Put
would
my
believe me.
hand on Sorren's shoulder and
Oh,
chill.
Oh wait, you don't know
Don't-
where it is?
No, I don't.
The Yahuwah. Then why are you wasting our time? Oh, Davin, please come back. You watch as Davin walks back. Yes. They don't know where the prism is. They were just lying. Oh, okay. You could have told me 3 pouches ago. Come, Sagan, sit down.
I
This was very rude of you.
you are weird.
Yahuwah yells at you.
Have you been told that you are weird? Like I
Stop!
Elvis would
Which
Elvis would
one
interrupt
are you
Sorren.
talking about?
to Davin.
No.
He
I
takes
grip
a- takes a-
Sorren's shoulder and tell him, no, calm yourself.
He takes up another, I'm sorry, grape and pops him in his mouth and goes, not really.
Elvis interrupts while Swan is going off on his rants and says, "I'm sorry for my fellow over here. He honestly doesn't mean any harm, and most of the time, sometimes he goes off his rails, but this time he had his reasons to do so. Cygnus
Yeah,
was
he had too
a
much to
friend of
drink.
ours. Cygnus was a friend of ours, and we lost him. So we are going through a
I'm
lot
sorry
of
for your
emotions
loss.
right now."
We are not looking for your friend. We
Uh,
don't care. It's whatever it is. We're just looking for the artifact. If you don't have it, just be truthful.
We have seen the prison, but if you want to
Would you
know
happen
about
to
it,
know where it is now?
no.
Roll for deception.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
no idea where it is.
Both of you.
I stay silent.
It's fine.
On kiss.
Yes.
I need you
Deception,
to
there's
roll for deception, yeah.
Yeah.
TPK, TPK, TPK.
Wow, sure.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
Alright. He's pretty dumb to, actually understand what's happening. He's like, all right, you don't know. Would you happen to know who would know what happened to the prison?
Elvis just looks at the student and she says, "Well,
Dumb
if you
as in,
really
like,
want to know more,
not skilled in social.
not bright, yeah, not bright, not
Yeah,
intelligent,
people who
but not bright.
read don't have to be, apt at social interactions. His wisdom is 0. What do you? He's intelligent. He's just not wise. So good.
Yes. At this point, Elvis would interrupt and says, "If you're so curious about the prison, does it mean that much to the Lord of Quantity?"
Oh, the lady just merely wants to know what it does and how it can be used for the betterment of people.
Ileana leans
Elvis
into
then-
the researchers on the right again and whispers, "Prism?
It's you'll see. It's just an artifact. It's well, we'll see if you recognize it.
Elvis
As-
would like to decipher the races of the people in front of her if she can.
I need you to make a history check.
Okay. There's history. Go. That's a modified 20.
Let's go.
So the only race that you don't recognize is of the woman in the middle. The other two are human.
Okay.
You notice Sorren take a deep breath, regain his composure, and lean forward with his hand outstretched.
This is what you understand. So good. I DM'd you. Huh. What?
Acha, okay.
So you notice Sorren sort of take a deep breath, regain his composure, and lean
Okay.
forward with his hand outstretched to Davin. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I apologize. My name is PP Poo Poo
Oh,
III.
apology accepted. But unfortunately, I don't think you can. Unless you know anything about the watch.
I'm curious about how a prism and a watch
That's not
are
something
related.
I can openly discuss with you, can I?
Well, we are
Unless
adventurers.
you are willing
as we
Here's the
said.
thing. Information can be exchanged, and I'm a good, good proponent of exchanging information. It's part of my job as a research and, communicator. If you're willing to discuss what you have discovered, I'm willing to discuss what we have discovered. But
Fair
in
enough.
a
And
rather private setting. But
I would like to know what you plan to do with the information, if we do have any. Are your
that
intentions?
depends upon the information.
No, what I mean is, are your intentions purely research based, or do you have other nefarious plans in mind?
I swear to you, my intentions with regards to any artifact that crosses my desk is always purely academic.
Inside
I've
check.
never seems to be truth and seems to be offended by the idea that you're implying that his intentions would be anything but research with respect to the artifacts that he handles.
I lean back and I look at Endath and I shrug. And you know that based on our interactions, I'm assuming Endath can tell that I'm about to talk.
About to what?
I'm about to talk.
Okay.
Just talk. Like, obviously I can't go
Hello?
more into that
Sorry.
without
Got cut off.
This guy has told you, hey, I would prefer to take this conversation in a rather private setting.
Yeah.
Elvis would walk over to the bar counter as well, as he sees Ileana walk over, and he would ask Ileana, "You don't seem to be well versed in common. And are there any other languages that you might be more comfortable talking in?"
DM, one sec before you answer. his question,
Huh?
her
Oh,
question.
yeah.
My internet got cut off. Sorren, you were saying something to me.
Oh yeah, please continue.
I basically, what I said is, I lean back and I look at you, and I lock
Uh-huh.
I lock eyes with you, and you can tell that I'm about to talk. I can't
Okay,
meta
You're
game,
talking
so
like give information to
basically, yeah. But you don't know what, obviously, but you can see I'm about to talk based on our last month and a half traveling together.
Okay, so I tell you to come with me, basically with the eyes, and yeah, that's all.
Okay, you're going to be here for a few days, I'm assuming, Davin.
Oh, well, our intention is to research and leave.
Yeah. So
However long it takes, I guess.
I don't know what I know, but I might have something for you
Well,
maybe tonight or in the morning. You're staying at the inn?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll come see you when we can.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag Enda to a corner next to Finris, basically.
Lol. Get dragged.
All right, Ileana, how are you answering this
I've been
question?
gripping his shoulder for that much time, and he's the one dragging me, right? Okay.
Oh, look at the turntables.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Sorry, and I'm sorry, Elvis. I had to cut you off. I lost my internet.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Ileana looks at the lady standing in front of her as she nods a little and just mutters something in a language she's not sure the person in front of her understands, and just says in common, "Common, not good."
You hear
do I
some words
understand the
that you
language?
don't recognize at all. It
Don't
sounds
recognize.
pretty. It sounds slightly related to Elvish, but you can't place it.
Is it celestial or infernal?
No. I would have told you if it was.
It won't be that because I know those languages. Okay.
You know infernal?
Yes.
No. The other one.
Celestial.
Yes. And Elvis, after hearing that, she slightly in Elvis says, Elvis just in Elvis replies yes. Common is tough. And then in common again, she says, you don't have to force yourself. Please indulge yourself in some wine. I'll ask Morana to give you a good cup and I'll pay for it.
Do I understand her when she says words in Elvish?
DM?
We lost the name. Oh no.
Power muted. For the sake of the simplicity, let's say that you're more well versed in understanding common than you're in speaking it.
No. Meaning, yeah, I was meaning I said Elvish, not common.
Oh,
Do I-
Elvish, yeah. I don't think you understand Elvish. I'm sorry.
Yep. No. Meaning, I'm just asking.
No.
So she looks at you and nods a little bit as she looks back at the innkeeper and just smiles a little bit. Thank you.
I look at Morana and say, Morana, would you be so kind as to pour this kind lady a glass of wine?
Of course. She hands you both a glass of wine. There you go.
And I look at Morana and said, thank you, but I don't really drink, so just for the lady.
Okay. She takes away the glass and sort of like looks at it, considers it, then just chugs it.
Nice.
Elvis chuckles a bit. And then she looks over at Ileana, and she asks, "So where are you from? I don't suppose you are from Moradi?"
Ileana looks at you, thinks for a little bit. Just right. Water deep. Desert.
You remember there's no desert in Waterdeep. I mean, Elvis remembers that there's no
Alice was,
desert.
yes.
Huh.
So you are from a region where there's a desert, and not from Waterdeep. Is that what you mean?
Uh, not sure.
Sure. Right.
Nice.
I think we should take some time to understand each other. She points at her glass. Please enjoy your wine for now.
Yeah, Ilana looks at you, nods, walks slowly back to the table. Looks at. I keep forgetting NPC names always. Wow.
Which one?
Yehovah and Tavern.
Yehovah and Davin, yeah. Wow, how can you remember such non-generic?
How can you not name him Jehovah? What the fuck?
Meaning, I
His
don't
name is
remember which one is which,
Yehovah,
because
not
both
Jehovah.
look the exact same, so I'm not sure which is which.
Acha, the one on your left was Yehovah, and the one on your right was Davin.
The right is Tavern.
I look at Davin and I sort of hold the glass. White.
He just looks very upset at the notion of you drinking wine. Starts to get up, but like dismisses it, like mutters something and goes back.
I look at him as I sort of point towards the stairs. Rest.
Yeah, of course. Morana, can you guide us to our to rooms, please? And
The
as she
stinky
says
rooms.
that, Morana takes all three of you to your rooms upstairs. What are the other people
Question.
doing? Sorry, go ahead.
So question. The room that Cygnus was in,
Hmm?
that is still occupied by us, right?
I mean, is it though?
Is it though?
I mean, we've not told that we'll let it go for now.
Yeah, but I doubt that Morana would care, A. But sure, if you want to talk about it with Morana, you can do that.
And I'll talk to Morana. Morana, about our room settlements.
Yes.
The joint
Oh, don't
room
worry,
with all
I've
the
cleaned
beds
up
will.
the room already. I've given all the belongings to Sorren.
Okay, thank you. I'll be moving into that room for now, if it's not
Oh,
much trouble.
I was hoping to let it out again. Okay, that would be 2 additional silver pieces. But sure.
Yes, we'll handle all the money talk. Yes.
Okay.
She places out 2 silver pieces and gives to Morana for now.
All right.
So
You have the room now.
Elvis would then move over to where she sees Sorren and Death talking.
Okay. Sora and Dath, what do you talk about in the meantime?
I am freaking out again. I fucking knew it.
See that.
Like
I fucking
IRL
knew
or
it.
like
No.
Okay.
As Sorren.
I
knew it.
I'm
I-
sorry,
I
that's
knew it.
very hard to keep a track. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm being an
Wow.
ass.
The poor man can't get a break.
Listen to
Sorry.
me. Listen to me. I knew it. I
Okay, but can
Listen,
can
no.
you not tell them you knew it?
no.
That I think we should stealth this.
That's fine. That's whatever. But the prism and the watch are connected somehow. That is what happened last time when we went back to the time where I died. I saw that happen. I saw the prism go into the watch or go towards the watch. I don't remember exactly what happened. It was weird. Okay, and I've been trying to figure out a way. And these people come in and they say that those two things are artifacts somehow that are. I don't know if they're connected or not, but they seem to think they are. And I saw that they were. And we don't have the watch. Fuck.
Sorry.
We don't have the watch anymore. We don't have the prism. Agatha took it. And I'm whispering, of course. This is before. Yeah. Agatha took the prism and we don't have the watch. And I don't know. I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking, okay? And I think we should wait till we talk to Ellis about this. Like, I want all of us to do this unanimously, because I'm tired of half-cocked decisions that lead to people dying, because I can't deal with that shit anymore.
I'm there already.
Okay. These people have all left, right? So we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna ask Morana for actually nothing. We're just gonna sit down and talk. I think it's long overdue that we have a conversation about this shit. Okay. So here's what happened. Okay, the last time I used the watch, which was when
Come sit first.
Pike shoe.
it's fine. I can stay.
Go away,
I
Pike.
trust him. I trust him.
Oh, it's fine. Pike can show away. It's fine.
When I used the watch for the first time, it took me to this place. It was very peaceful and quiet and calm. It was like I existed but didn't exist at the same time, and it was a sense of peace. And in that moment, I had to make a choice on whether I would stay or I would go. And I chose to go back because I knew that I had stuff to do and I had things to take care of. And that's what led us to the first time we jumped back, right? Which was the right before the explosion. That was the first jump. The second time it happened, it was when I woke you up, and I don't know if you remember this, because I didn't remember it till right now. But I woke you up and I told you that I wanted to go back to that place. And as I tried to use the watch, I saw the prism float towards me. Okay, now this DM, I don't know if this you told me as Steve or as Sorren.
No, that's Sorren. You understand?
Okay.
You understand that?
So I saw the prism float towards
Did you
the
like
watch.
that, Cygnus?
Did you do deja vu again?
Why FBI
Oh my
opened
god, that is so funny.
Poor bastard.
You terrified me. What the hell?
I could see you doze off, dheere dheere.
Oh, beautiful.
No. I should remove some of the reviews. I don't like this.
That was nice. Oh, good one. Nice timing.
So good.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Carry on.
So I saw the prism float into the watch before I went back, and before we went back to the time where I killed quote unquote killed Glastov, right?
Okay.
And I was trying to find a way to talk to Cygnus about it, but we didn't have the time and now it's too late. But I know that the watch and the prism are somehow connected, and these people seem to know something. So,
Okay, that's
here's the thing. Hear me out. We don't tell them about the prism because I don't want them going after Agatha, because fuck that. Okay. I don't know what the situation is in this timeline, but in our original timeline, her people were genocided. And I don't want that to happen to her or to anyone else. So we're not gonna tell people about that. That's out. What we can tell them is that I had the watch and I lost it. It just disappeared. And
why do you need to tell them anything in the first place?
Because Davin said that he's a researcher, and he said he will give us information if we give him information. So we give him some information. Stuff that will not
don't believe that. And they're
Elvis
going
looks
to...
at Sorren and she says, Waterdeep is a powerhouse.
Yes.
If they really want something, they can do anything in their power, and Phandalin will be not able to stop them in the first place.
You should not give them any information at all about anything related to Cygnus to prevent either his family or his homeland or anything to do with it. Hold on.
We're not talking about Cygnus. I interrupt and told to end that. You're talking about the watch that we got? But even
Yes, but
that's so.
that's what I'm saying. Any and all
The point
information you
is,
provide is going to cause more problems because we don't know anything about these people. I would rather we find out more about who they are as people itself before we start giving out any sort of information. That person might have said that, hey, you give me this, I'll give you this. But how do you know that they're not going to stab you in the back? They already have a Waterdeep bodyguard right there.
Listen,
DM.
when I
Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on, DM. In one of the timeline, in the original timeline that we were in, we met with the Sisterhood, if I
Yes.
remember. That time we were introduced to the idea of a council, no, not a council, a university of magic or academy of some sorts that is in Waterdeep, if I am not wrong. Is that somehow still in this timeline that I know of?
Are you asking OOC?
In character.
How are you asking me in character about something? How do I tell you? Like,
The thing is, does
He's
Elvis has any knowledge? Does Elvis have any knowledge of an academy of magic?
Did
in,
you? Let's say yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Then Elvis would look at that and said, "There's an academy in Waterdeep that it revolves around all of this. They are pretty well known."
You know all of that. For example, also you would remember that, right? It's not. It doesn't have to
The
exist.
thing I
in
want to
this-
remember is that, yeah, but still, the thing I want to remember is the part that some of the people from that academy played a big part in the war, the Holy War, last war.
Yes, you would remember all of it, like all the discussions which happened, because in your timeline it exists, right? Like in your personal timeline, so you remember have all the memories from before.
Okay. Some of the people from that academy were very influential in the war, and I have suspicions that these people were also linked to that academy some way or the other, being researchers of their own. I don't know if we should trust them as of now. At least we should try and hear them out. And for further thing, we should contact Agatha at least once before telling anything to them.
The only reason I'm saying we don't trust anyone here is we've already just had a good friend of us die by an assassin. How do we know that these people are not related in any which way of whatever's happening, particularly since they're behind two important artifacts that we have come across with? So I suggest we wait, we see, we follow, we find out information about these people, and then only we question them or provide them with any sort of information if we need to. I say we take the safe.
OOC, that's what I just said, fucking hell. That's literally what I just said.
Oh wow.
Okay. Fine.
Alright.
I literally just said that.
Oh yeah. OC, Sorren, you would have the letter Cygnus received from his home, and also the diagram and the picture of his family that he received from the
all of that stuff in story Sorren hasn't gone through yet. He's going to do it tonight.
Okay.
After
All right.
yeah. Okay, here's the thing.
Okay, great. We're on the same page.
No, listen to.
Okay, tell me. I'm
get
listening.
it.
I've been listening to you.
I get it. I understand. All of that I get. My only point is we can't just sit here on our thumbs and do nothing. Right? I need to go.
Just told you.
We have to deliver the ring to Cygnus's family. We have to find this assassin and kill him, take him down. There is so much stuff we need to do. We can't just keep waiting for things to happen around us. We have to do things.
I'm not suggesting we wait. What did I just tell you?
Interrupting you, Morana walks up and asks you all, would you all want something to eat?
Yes, please.
Elvis looks up and she says, "The usual fish, please."
Okay. And
Sure.
everyone else?
Yeah, just whatever you have today.
Chef
Morana.
special.
Thank you.
Okay. Goes back. By the way, I used to be an adventurer before this life. And this would sound very counterintuitive advice, but nothing good happens if you do nothing. Sometimes you do try and bad things happen, sure, but if you do nothing, nothing will ever happen anyway. Never mind, that doesn't make sense.
It does. Thank you, Morana.
Goes away. No.
Cygnus is back. Hello.
Well,
Cygnus, hello? What do you mean? Cygnus?
I don't know, man. DM, hello.
You probably have the token selected. Never mind, it's fine.
Would I?
Oh
be in a
no!
different room
Oh,
with the-
never mind. It's your username.
No, but it was showing us Ziliana before. I'm just confused. Okay,
Yeah.
the token is no more
I
there,
think
so
that's because the
hence-
token is normal.
yeah, the token is no longer. Yeah, I think as well. Would I be in a different room or the same as them?
It'll be the same. They actually have you like in a different bed, but they keep an eye on you.
Supervision, damn it.
Yes.
I would like to do like as I go back to the room, I would sit down on the bed, finish the wine, and walk back down and hand over the mug to.
Lo behold, Cygnus is now Ileana everywhere.
Yay!
Shocker.
Magic. Do they follow me? Is my question.
They do.
Ah, fuck.
Like get up
Of
very
course they do.
drowsily and
They
like
look-
sort of like one eye closed and one eye open. Like, see what the fuck are you doing?
I look at them. I point to the mug, and then I point down on the ground.
And just like just goes and then does a gesture of okay, go away. And goes back to sleep.
I walk down with the mug, tankard in my hand, and hand it over to the barkeep.
Okay. You see a bunch
And-
of people sitting all together.
Tiny
They
again.
grow quiet as they see you walk in.
Elvis peeps up and shouts, "Did you like the wine?"
I look at Elvis, nod a little. Good. Quite.
I'm glad you like the wine.
I notice.
Up this.
No.
Go on.
Nothing. I was gonna wait till you're done, so.
And I'm done. I was just rambling.
I see Ilian. I don't know her name, but I see her gesturing, and I tell, with a mouthful of food, the ale is better. And I keep eating.
I look at you slightly confused and just nod.
I look up. I look towards the rest of you, and I'm like, "Give me a minute. I'll be right back." I walk over to Ileana. And I just look at her and like, I know you don't understand what I'm saying. Probably not everything. I just want to apologize for earlier. I don't like it when people read my mind or go into my head. I'm sorry.
Ilana looks at you, shrugs, nods. Understandable.
Next time you have any questions, just ask. I'd much rather that happen than whatever that was.
Question, Cygnus, to take Pike.
Good.
You have shared your name before, right?
Who?
Ileana,
My character?
not Cygnus.
Ilana, yeah.
Yes, character.
Yeah, the character's name was shared. Yes. As Sorren talks to me, I would look and glance towards the stair. Do I see any of the researchers?
No.
I would like to go outside. Haha, freedom.
Run!
Freedom! You walk outside.
Elvis would follow her.
You notice the soldier still standing outside.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Gives you a nod. That's it.
Short freedom.
And then I just I would
I look
would
at
like to
I look at Ileana and I see. Are you going out for a walk this late in the night?
she looks at you, shrugs, thinks for a little bit. Sights.
Sights. Well, if you do want to see the sights, I would really suggest the manor back of the town. It's pretty nice to see.
Oh, see, I'm so sorry. Did you just ask the researchers to go to the manor when they were not going Khutse, while before you were all freaking about not letting the researchers see the manor?
Yep.
I was not figuring
How-
out.
how
That was
would-
Sorren
how would
figuring out.
Elvis know?
Sorren.
Got you.
How would
Got
Elvis
you.
That
know?
was Sorren figuring out.
How would Elvis know that I said no?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot that Elvis was not there.
Well, Elvis was there actually. We were talking to Mr. McMurder. We were all there, but okay.
Yeah, Elvis
No,
just doesn't
I
care.
wasn't there. I wasn't
No,
there. I
Elvis
was in the
was not
shrine
there.
that time.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead, continue.
Another thing, DM. How much gold do I have with me?
Let me see. I think it's about 150 right now.
With my character? Oh, they actually pay me? Wow.
Yeah, they pay you pretty well.
Well, that's
Beat them all.
unpredictable.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Dad. What the fuck?
It's logic. No one gives him privacy only. Everyone's like, oh, where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Talk to me. It's like, just fucking leave.
Just total brawl and be like, I'm out.
Yeah, peace.
Ileana becomes a tavern brawler or something. Fucking
Oh, I like that idea. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
All right. By this time, Morana has brought you all pretty freshly prepared fish with different herbs. Smells slightly citrusy and a bit different from what she usually prepares. Sort of like a different, richer recipe. So
Elvis points to the table and she asks if you would like to join us for a bit more food.
Inanna looks at you, considers for a little bit, shrugs, and just nods.
Then Elvis would move back to the table. Hopefully, Nia follows them.
Morana, come sit with us. Eat with us. I know you have a lot of work to do later. I'll help you clean up.
I would
Okay.
go grab a chair and drag it over here.
She, Pike, and Mrekesh all join you all. They grab different chairs. They, like it's pretty loud, but you all have a pretty lovely meal. Like it's just chit chat,
Yeah.
catching up with each other. So remembering
while
your
that's-
friend.
Yes. In front
Bolo
of
bhai.
Ileana, okay. In front of Ileana, okay. Nothing. That's it. कुछ नहीं बोलना अभी.
Wow, you interrupted me for that. Okay, bro.
I
I
am
was
just confused.
Starting to describe a lovely scene. I was like, नहीं कुछ नहीं. Okay.
I don't want to say
ठीक है, bro.
Hey, sometimes the thoughts come, sometimes they don't. Okay.
ठीक है भाई.
ठीक है भाई. Thought performance issues. Okay. But yeah, that's all that happens. You all discuss. Like you all remember your friend. You all eat, drink slowly but gradually. You're all done. The plates get cleared away. Sorren and Mrekesh, Pike, all of you start helping Morana clean up and like set the tables and chairs away.
Another question, DM. Do they allow me to have weapons?
No.
Yeah. So after finishing the meal, you see Lana sort of glance towards the stairs again, noticing if any of the researchers have come down, and
Not yet.
would look at the door again and sort of just leave. Actually, not through the door. She knows the soldier is there, so she just walks to one of the windows, peeks outside from there, and just sort of clambers out of it.
Nice.
Okay.
Do any of us notice this?
Oh.
You all see it.
We all see
Yep.
it.
I just watch her leave and I just smile. Good for her. And I just keep helping
See
clean up.
what I mean? Strange people. Don't say secrets to.
All right. You're outside. You see the moon. You see the stars. It's a very clear
What
night.
time is it?
It's nighttime. It's like 1 a.m. ish.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ilala just sighs as she sort of looks at the sky, realizing it's pretty late, and just sort of clambers back in through the window.
No!
And catches upstairs.
You all
God freedom
watch
again.
a crestfallen Ileana, like awkwardly climb back through the window. Fortunately, she doesn't have to make an athletics check because I remember the first session.
Oh yeah. That was.
That was the best.
Okay,
Oh
no.
no, that was so good.
Elvis just
Memories.
pipes up. How was sightseeing outside?
Rihanna looks at you, sort of slightly disappointed, shrugs. Too late.
Yeah, Elvis says,
this-
"Yeah, it's probably too late here."
What is she, Shrek?
This communication that you're having with Ileana, it's all in common.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing else,
We'll
this
move
would
back to our
be
beds.
your night.
Mm.
You all
Yes.
help a little bit clean up. Ileana helps with you, not in terms of language, but with gestures and body language. You sort of grow familiar to each other as much as you can in one night. You all
Also,
Sorry,
during the time, Rihanna would like to walk over to Morana, having had the meal, and sort of pick out her pouch and sort of look through it for a little bit and hand her like a gold piece.
Mona looks at you, smiles, gives you a gentle nod, and goes back to work. You all understand a couple of things about the new person hanging out with you. One being that how tall are you?
It would be around 6 foot.
Okay.
Damn.
One of them is the very clearly ashen skin tone. A couple of them being the physical features, but apart from that, you can see that the person is pretty lost, as if they don't understand what's happening around them. They don't understand a lot of things. Everything seems new as well as unfamiliar to them. But with you, they feel sort of comfortable. Somehow less restricted compared to their usual company. You all go towards your rooms, retire for the day. Sleep comes easily to almost all of you. You do have memories of sickness, but mostly positive ones.
Before we go to bed,
Adventures.
I need to talk to everybody again, if possible.
What have you been doing so far? Do it.
I have been trying, but we just
Things keep
Go
popping
for
up.
it.
It's fine.
Go for it. Go for it.
okay. All right. So
I thought that was the talk. My bad. I thought we were done.
talk was interrupted when Ileana came down, no?
That's why I asked. No, if there's nothing else. Ileana is here. Unless you want to ask her in broken common to go the fuck away.
No, I was thinking when we were upstairs in our room, then we would talk. But I can talk.
In upstairs your room. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. All right, I'm gonna activate that scene. Tahir is in his room. You're all in your room. Sickness is digi. What the
Darkness.
fuck is he
Zio just
doing?
wants to rub that in my face.
I mean,
this
he is
point.
there. What do you mean? Okay. All right,
Hello, darkness, my old
Ileana,
friend.
you're here on a different, smaller bed somehow. Wait, let's put you in a different room. Fuck it. But these people are still keeping eye on you from their master bedroom.
DM.
And
How?
I mean, as much
There we
as
go,
they
finally.
can, not they're not very intently keeping an eye on you. They're just बीच बीच में उठ के हाँ है ना मर तो नहीं गई है भाग तो नहीं गई है बस basically that.
I wanted to do
Wait,
something,
where
but I'm
are
not
they?
sure how possible it would be.
Yeah,
The
they-
master bedroom.
Okay, got it.
The big suite.
Would they both be sleeping around this time, or
yes.
no?
They were sleeping
I
when you
wanna-
got up to get the
I
thing.
wanted to do something
one of them
risky.
approached here, then went back.
I would like to peek into their room to see if they were sleeping,
They both seem asleep.
I would like to sneak and find the diary that the guy was noting things in.
Let's go.
Quite
I'm so
curious about
happy.
what he was noting.
Okay. Make
Do
a
it, do
stealth
it.
check.
Stealth check. Where's my dice? Hold up. I need to find my dice for stealth first.
Emiliano did what I wanted to do.
That's a 3.
Shit.
Yeah, my
Okay,
new rolling
well,
surface isn't the best.
Like, you walk in, the carpet, is a bit in a slightly different place than you thought it was, and you trip. You don't fall, but you make a step, and one of them just slowly, gruntingly looks up at you. What?
I look at him sort of like smiling a little. What up?
He motions down and shrugs and just goes back to sleep.
Having tripped onto the carpet, I just sort of quickly make my way back to my room.
Oh, sneak again. They're sleeping.
All right. Sorren, there's 2 people in your room. Fenris and Undat. Elvis is in her room, I imagine.
Yeah. As we're about to enter our rooms, I turn to Elvis and I'm like, hey, do you want to just come in for a bit? I just need to finish this conversation, please.
Are you agreeing to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
And I'm
once.
sitting on
Not
the
agreeing
table.
would be rude, man. DM, come on.
I mean,
Okay.
choices and all. Yeah.
But it would be what Elvis would do normally.
Yeah.
But for once, she's listening to Sorren.
Okay.
For once.
Okay.
Kabhi to sun lo.
When I
Small
spoke
one.
when I spoke to Davin, he made it very clear that he was only interested in research and the betterment of society and all of that shit. And I believe him. I know shit has happened. We can't trust any of them with any of this, whatever. I don't want to tell them about Cygnus because of everything that's happened. I think we should mention that we had the watch in our possession. Maybe we mentioned we got it from Glassstaff. And then we try to get as much information from them as we can. I think
Elvis peeps in and interrupts and says, again, as I said before, you should consult this with Agatha before doing anything. Because last time we had to do anything with the watch, she was pretty pissed that we didn't consult her. And she, out of all of us, knows about the watch better. We should really have her opinion here with us.
Agatha, can you hear us? I'm sorry to do this twice in the same day, but we could use some help.
What?
Holy shit!
Oh.
Oh wow! Instant response.
Hi. Okay, so
Can you please get to the
I'm
point? I was busy. You notice she is covered up to her elbows in sort of like a bloody goo-ish kind of thing.
What the fuck were you doing?
On the bed.
Can you finish this, please? And it's actually dripping on your bed right now.
Okay, quick. Here's the thing.
God,
And I
it's
tell
not
her
my
everything
bed.
that's happened. So
Okay. And
Elvis said we should talk to you before we make any decisions because last time we fucked up and I don't want to fuck up again, especially when it comes to the watch.
well,
So
you don't
here's-
have the watch to fuck it up. I assume.
Exactly. We don't. Yeah. So here's what
I'm not
thinking,
giving you the
right?
prism back again.
Yeah, we don't want it. You should keep it safe.
So there's nothing that
so-
you can do to fuck up, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'm sure he can find a way.
That's true,
Yeah, I know.
but
Look, Agatha, all I'm saying is we don't know these people. We shouldn't trust them. We should instead follow them and find out what it's all
they're
about.
probably from Blackstaff Academy. They like anything that they're guilty of is being a bit too nosy. Usually harmless people, but actually not harmless people. They're pretty useful and good sometimes, but well, individuals have different choices, different meanings.
Exactly.
Whatever you want to do, I don't want to meddle with whatever is that you. I am wondering, when do you intend to fulfill your end of the deal?
soon.
So that's what Sorren says. Before
Why does
Agatha
that
would
sound like a piece of candy you would give to a baby to pacify them?
I'm
That
trying,
doesn't sound like a
Agatha. I'm
plan.
trying. I can't do it on my own. We're not. I can't do it myself. And there is so much shit happening. We need to find out who killed the Cygnus. We need to take him down. We need to figure out where the Vanquisher is. We need to take them down. There is. We need
Your
to
priority was to kill Glassstaff. I helped you with that. I would very much like to get paid
I know.
for what I
know.
did.
I'm sorry. It's just taking too long. And we're not
She,
strong enough to
you
fight the
see
Vanquisher
her,
right now.
alright. You see her sort of like twist her neck and do a flick of sorts, and the goo cleans up from her arms and your bed. Anyway, please call me if there's something important and not...
Before Agatha posts out, Elvis would peep and talk again. Agatha, before you go, if it'd be not too much trouble, could you tell us something about anything you know about the Shatterkai?
She goes very quiet for an awkward amount of time. Well, you know one of them, Glassstaff. What are you asking me? Oh wait, she almost senses something. Then she floats through the wall here. Then floats into Ileana's room. Comes back. Yeah, that one doesn't have her memories. But okay, this is going to be very, very problematic. And also it's going to be very, very long. So let's continue this in the next session.
The next session. Yeah,
I
okay.
knew it!